Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes!
Before we get into the episode, I want to remind you to leave a like and subscribe. If you're an audio listener, go over to the YouTubes. If you're a YouTube listener, go over to the audio. Download those episodes, man. We're trying to climb up those charts, fellas. How we doing today?
Doing amazing. Feeling real good.
Y'all both feeling amazing at the
Jinx,
same
you
time.
owe me a soda. Actually, you owe me a water.
Mike pulled out the Gucci hat.
I should pull it out more.
And the Gucci bottoms, too.
Yeah.
Loafers.
Yeah.
What type of shirt is that? Is that Gucci, too?
You can say it's Gucci. No, this shirt not Gucci. This shirt is probably like $20.
Ain't nothing wrong with yourself. You ain't got to expose yourself like that.
I don't want to expose yourself because the shirt $20.
You can find some nice stuff
All right.
on a nice little budget.
What Erica Badu say?
A lot of things.
She said her dress was only $7, but she made it fly. That's what she do.
Sometimes it's just about the confidence and swag that you wear with the clothes, more so than what the price of the clothes
Tell
is.
them, D-Mills, it's not about the clothes on the person. It's about the person wearing the clothes.
Hell yeah. There's a lot of broke people out there with swag.
I agree to
And there's a lot of people out there with money who look bogus
I
as
agree
fuck.
to a certain degree. I agree to a certain degree. I don't think you need the $800 shirt, but if it's okay to not have a $7 shirt either.
Oh, it is.
That's all. I've been broke before.
Yeah.
I can attest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I do agree with it. Some rich folk. Shout out to FaZe Rug, buying off the mannequin. They used to post FaZe Rug. You probably don't know FaZe
No, I
Rug,
don't
but you
know.
probably seen them.
Yeah.
They would just post them, and he would just have the whole Gucci store on. And they'd be like, look, even when you got money, it's about how you're wearing it. It ain't necessarily about the brand.
Yeah.
And I used to always feel for FaZe Rug because he ain't do nothing but try to be fly. But he became the poster boy for like, look, having money don't make you fly. And I'm like, dang, that's kind of crazy. He worked so hard to be a big time YouTuber and he just kept going viral for just that poster boy of that. So, yeah.
Got to drop the mic?
We do, but before we get into Drop the Mic, I also have a few questions I just want to ask you. They love when we just get into a little bit of a tangent before we talk basketball. And this is Saturday episode, so why not just talk? Do y'all believe in these rules? Do y'all follow these rules?
Okay.
We should have saved this for later. Once you get me going of non-basketball,
No,
it's
I'm
hard for
going
me
to get you
back.
going right now.
Okay.
When you stop and pump your car for gas, do you turn it off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If you don't, your car explodes. That's like science.
Actually, I think that part has been shown that's not.
Well, obviously
that's a myth,
there.
But I do it
Are
though.
you
You're
serious?
supposed to. What?
Did you just tell him that it won't actually explode?
Yeah. I thought he actually. Some people do believe that will.
Nah,
happen.
yeah.
There's a lot of people who believe that that's actually what
No
will
woman
happen.
believes that because all women keep their car on.
On me, I had to get my girl to stop pumping the
Same.
pumping gas with the car on.
Same.
bro.
My girl just bumps it.
She-
The
I've never had that issue with
car
him.
ain't gonna blow up there. We would see a lot of blowing up cars,
Yeah, that's-
brother. You got 16-year-old drivers who never drove before pumping gas for the first time. You got people forgetting. A lot of cars would just be boom, boom, boom. My man said, KB, it won't actually blow up.
He just let me know something.
Somebody said, I seen this post on Twitter, and somebody said, NASCAR do it, and he said he'd been convinced ever since nothing would happen.
Yeah,
That's
NASCAR
a
ain't
very
turning the
good
car
point.
off for nothing.
Yeah, they get their
NASCAR
tires
doing
changed.
oil change, their transmission. I love watching that. I'm not a NASCAR guy, but since a kid, I've been amused at that little pit stop. They get it going.
Yeah, that means.
There's no excuse for BMW to take hours with my car when I see that.
Yeah. I agree.
You had to leave your car, didn't you?
Twice.
See what I'm saying? I went and got an oil change. Like, yeah, you can sit down, sir. I'm there. I'm there.
When you're driving in the car, do you still believe that if you have that light on, it's illegal?
No, I
no.
did as a kid though, because my mom used to tell me it was
All the
illegal.
time.
But then I got older and I realized that that's just a myth. You can have all the lights on in your car and nobody would care.
Yeah, it ain't illegal, but I do think you a jackass to just ride with it on.
Hey, imagine it's like,
I ever just turned on my lights in my car.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a jackass
but
thing.
it's usually like you had to turn it on for that second, and it's like your mama driving. She like, boy, turn that light off before we get
Yeah,
pulled
literally
over.
though. Is that all moms
we
or is that
get
a black
pulled
mama
over.
thing?
I think that might be all mom.
Well, I don't know. All of us
Yeah.
here only have black moms. So we don't know.
Yeah, that's,
But like, have y'all ever was riding with a white friend and their
No.
mom was like, y'all turn that light? Yeah, I've never. Yeah,
I couldn't imagine riding down like a just like it's dark outside, whatever, and I see a car and I just see the person lit up because he got
It's
his
like a
lights.
fishbowl. You see everything.
I do hate it when somebody driving past and they brights are still on.
Yeah,
Now that's like.
I got
like
pulled
the most
over for that
annoying.
before.
Oh, you had your brights on going past?
This is like, I didn't even have a car. I was almost a teenager. I was driving my mom's car to get a haircut, and I left my uncle barbershop, and I had to go down a dark alley, so I had the brights on. And when I turned on the main street, he immediately pulled me over. And I'm like, why am I getting pulled over? Oh, because your brights on. I'm like, dang, you give me a chance to turn them off.
Oh.
I was in a dark road. I made it right, got on the main street, and before I could click it off, boom.
One time I got a ticket for fishing at a lake. Once the sun go down, that's when the lake essentially closed. But I didn't know that. And so I was like, how am I supposed to know that? He said it's on the big sign when you walk in. Like, it says the name of the lake.
Officer, I can't read.
But no. Look. Listen. So it says the name of the lake, which was like Pierre Lake. But then underneath
Is it
that,
very
in very
small?
small letters, it says closed after sundown. And I was like, who the fuck would see this? And then what blew me was
What
that
time is sundown?
it changes. I don't know.
Yeah, stupid.
That's why they don't give a time, because
But like, and then what blew me was that he was like, you didn't hear me sitting in the parking lot just honking my horn? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm by a street. There's a lot of cars honking horns. Why would I just listen to a horn honk? He was like, I didn't feel like getting out of my car today to come and tell everybody to come get out.
How much is that fine?
I think it was like $80.
the
And I was
only
just
two
like,
times I've ever been pulled over had nothing to do with my driving. It was the bright lights, and then I got pulled over because the officer thought I was my uncle.
That's funny.
I should have got on that officer's ass. He pulled me over like, yeah, are you blah, blah, blah? I'm like, no.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got pulled over once because my tag was like 2 years old.
Damn.
Same.
And then the other time I got pulled over because I went too late on the red, and the first thing the cop asked me was, whose car is this?
That's crazy.
That was in 2021.
I was one of the times I
That's
got
that
pulled
Benz?
over is
No, it was a Tesla.
I didn't stop all the way at a full.
You said,
like,
what'd
light.
you say?
Mine?
And what did he say?
He asked for the registration stuff, but that was 2021, so it was peak of a lot of shit
Yeah.
going on in America with cops and stuff. So I might have been in that bitch shaking, like straight up. Like,
For real. Like, hey, no. Have you ever had it? Have you ever
It's
had
crazy that that's a thing to me.
Yeah.
That's why I had to just laugh. I got to laugh the pain away.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, that's crazy.
It
First
is.
of all, because my initial response would want to be, nah, bitch, it ain't my car. Whose car is it? This is your car. Nah, motherfucker, I'm driving your car right now. You left your car at the office and
Yeah,
I'm
you
driving
can't.
it.
Those are some jokes only a white person could say, man. Or like the same thing. I was at Lamb one time at a store, and she said the car didn't go through to this dude. He said, "Oh, my fault. I stole this one the other day. This one brand new. I just got it." And he swiped it and it went through. She's like, "All right, cool."
Yeah, don't matter the house.
If I said that, it would have been a little different story.
Why?
She would have actually probably believed it.
There ain't no cop. If it's Walmart people don't care.
Let's say I shop at Walmart.
I just seen it.
Do you
have
shop at
told us
Walmart?
that you shop at Walmart.
No, I mean I go in there occasionally, but I don't shop there.
Okay, Mike.
I mean, there's a local Walmart that I'll go into to get something, but I don't shop there. I would probably say Myers is the store I shop at.
Okay, Mike.
What are you doing at that Walmart then? You vibing?
No,
He's doing a
That
shift.
case-
He works there, I guess.
I'm just gonna move on to the next
But
question.
no.
I ain't wanted. That's why I just kept saying okay.
No, Mike, listen. I don't shop at Walmart. So ask me the last time I've been at Walmart.
When the last time you been?
Probably 2020. I don't shop at Walmart. You're saying you go occasionally, but you don't shop at Walmart.
Well, that's because it's one right by my house. And
For sure.
And
But you
I'll,
shop-
I'll,
but
I'll,
you
I'll
shop
drive
there.
past it. I know. when I think of shopping at a place, it's like some place.
Do you
go
shop
to
at
regularly.
Kroger?
No.
Right, because you don't go there at all, not even occasionally. That's all KB was saying.
Well, you can't go to Kroger. I don't
I'm
even-
just, right.
That's the other thing. I can't. I shop at Costco more than I do Walmart, which is crazy.
But never mind.
But you
But I
shop
shop
at
there.
Walmart.
Man, stop with the technicalities.
Stop talking at your ass, even though that motherfucker.
Were
big.
y'all ever scared to eat before y'all went swimming?
Said it
Eat
again,
before I
bro?
went swimming.
Never went swimming.
I knew you was just gonna say that. D-Mills, I know you've been swimming.
What'd he say?
He's on the swim team.
Or have you ever been scared to eat before you go
Or like,
swimming?
have you ever
No,
really?
But I
Went into that.
would have believed in the can't eat before yada yada yada.
no, I've eaten plenty of times.
Yeah.
before.
My mom used to always tell me not to eat before I
For
swim.
real?
Yes, that was like one of her pet peeves.
Why? What's the?
I don't know. She just really believed
They're
in
just
it.
one of those legends.
Yeah.
I think you might explode.
Now to the real basketball talk.
Oh, that was it. All right, great.
Damn, I wanted more.
Almost done with the season, and I was thinking to myself, what moments or stories, conversations, what kind of defines this year? And I want to just open up to see what y'all think.
What defines this year?
I think the first thing that came to mind was when I think about what defines a year, is mostly about the things that are surprising, right? Like a team being great that you knew were going to be great. It's cool, but it ain't nothing too memorable. I think about the Spurs this season, with them they just clinched their first playoff berth in however many years, a couple games ago. The Pistons doing what they're doing right now. I think those are the type of things that would, we look back like, oh yeah, that was the first year the Spurs were real good. Oh, that was the first year that, the Pistons were the 1 or 2 seed. I think that's how I will remember at least the regular season.
I mean, the controversy of the 65 game rule seems like that's been a very big thing for this season because we're going to have a lot of guys who may be ineligible for All NBA. So when you do look at the All NBA thing for this season, it's not going to really showcase everyone that you would probably be accustomed to seeing. Like Giannis won't be on there. I think Anthony Edwards might not be able to make it.
He's very close to not making it.
So Cade Cunningham may also be a guy that won't make it. Giannis, I think I said Giannis, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of big name players that won't be eligible to make All NBA.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I would just say the unpredictability. It's been so much unpredictable stuff. The Clippers starting off as bad as they did was so unpredictable to all of us. Cooper Flagg's start, and then, what he's done. Con Knippel's ascension. The Hornets in the second half. The disappointment of teams like the Magic and the Hawks, who we thought were going to run off in their conferences. All of the NBA has just become such a... Bam Adebayo had 83 points.
That was one of the last things we just mentioned.
I guess essentially in a way, we had a few teams that kind of just turned their whole season around. I guess how you start isn't how you finish. It's going to be some because we had the Clippers, the Hawks,
Hornets.
the Hornets. So like a lot of teams like ascended. I mean, you even getting this late resurgence from the Pelicans.
The Lakers.
The Lakers too.
The Lakers
yeah.
look like a completely different team right
Yeah,
now.
the Lakers have somehow or another got everything going at the right direction at the right time to where they damn near look like a serious team.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily associate it with this year, but it'll kind of be in the back of my mind. This is the first year that we kind of seen LeBron really take a back seat. Like every year prior to that, it's kind of been like he is still one of the top dogs in the NBA, but I think you kind of ask around, and there's probably a lot of people you'd probably take over LeBron.
But you know what's so crazy?
I
It
love
don't
this
feel like
version.
it's mattered as much.
Yeah.
Like I felt like we all prepped for this day and we thought it would be like but nobody really tripping or like it ain't like a heartbreaking watch because he's still a good basketball player.
Yeah, he's still very good.
I think-
he's very efficient too with what he does.
Winning helps that a lot too.
Yeah.
Like if he was doing this where he's like the third option and the team wasn't looking as good, you're like, dang, this is how Bron about to go out. But no, like they're about to go out and go into a playoff series where they might be the favorite in that. So like I was listening to a show this morning on the way here, and they were talking about like the clutchest teams in NBA history or the last 30 years. That's when they start tracking clutch. And like LeBron teams are always at the top. And it's like this Lakers team obviously is that as well, but like his 09 team, his 2012 team, and so on and so forth. And like this year he's had, of course, clutch moments, but I don't know. It's just he's so good that he finds a way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like even in that Miami Heat game, it ended up being another clutch situation. Luke obviously had 60, which helps, but like LeBron found a way to be impactful, and that's just different.
15 rebounds, 10 assists.
D-Mill said it on the last podcast, or maybe it was a linear show, but no matter how old it is, like his IQ to unpack the game is still there. And you talking about him falling off, he is still better than probably about 80% of the, like, there's people you taking over him, but it's definitely a lot of people that you're probably taking over them. So,
How many supercomputers are in the NBA?
that's
The Lakers, our Lakers have two.
Yeah, Jokic, Luka,
And
LeBron.
Luka, LeBron, Jokic, Tyrese Halliburton, I will put in there.
Do you attribute that to passing when you think supercomputer? Because so far all the names you've mentioned are guys that like are really good passers.
Well, they're good passers. They have a good feel for the game. They're always like a play ahead. And they're always like a step ahead of what's going on the court. They see things before it happens. So, like, I think you can kind of put Cade in there in a way.
James Harden too. Is a
I think Cade
supercomputer.
turns the ball over a lot, so maybe I can't really put him in there.
Is that because he don't process it, or because he has so much responsibility?
Because you know who leading the league in turnovers this year?
Maybe it is more so responsibility.
Is it Nikola Jokic?
No, it's Luka then Jokic.
Okay.
So like the two supercomputers
Yeah.
that we agree on also turn the ball over a good
Yeah, they
amount.
have. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
it probably also goes.
Do you
into
have to be a
responsibility.
superstar?
I w-
Could Trae Young be a supercomputer?
Inherently, no, but it also does feel like kind of a yes. Can Trae Young be a supercomputer? He could,
I
but also it feels like, I don't know, it may dilute
yeah, I think
the
it does
actual
a little bit.
pool
I think
a
there's.
little bit.
I would just kind of put him like almost a tier below it. Again, I think it's more so like there's only so many supercomputers, and once you start kind of adding just a really elite to elite playmakers, and again, Trae Young is like top of the crop, but I think you talk about the top guys with Jokic and them, they just kind of see the game a little bit differently than everybody else.
I don't know. I kind of see Trae Young as kind of in that category.
Me too.
When he's running that pick and roll, he kind of sees everything, and even though he's small, he still can make any pass on the court. Like, even if he has to pass it over 2 7-footers, he's going to find a way to get it through to the corner that's wide open. Like, I think Trae Young is very good at reading and manipulating the defense.
I think Steph Curry is too. I think
Steph
he
Curry just does it in a different way.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad we got there because I think it goes to the question about the passing stuff. Because Steph Curry's obviously a good passer, but he's not on the same tier as the other guys that we
Yeah.
mentioned. So how about some of the other, like is Giannis a supercomputer?
No,
Or is he just pure force?
I was
I
gonna
think
say.
he's just pure
Why
force.
you
about-
say no like that?
Because I think
what would you
Giannis
count? Like,
is-
what would give you that feeling that he kind of is? So
I'm just genuinely asking.
no,
you.
I was
but
just responding.
Maybe
I don't think
it is
there
like
anything.
I think Giannis just
think-
sees the fact that there's 3 defenders in front of him, and he just passes it to the open man.
But sometimes that pass is not the easy pass either.
No, it's not. But it's also like everyone's collapsing on me. Somebody's open.
But you can say about all of the guys then.
They don't, I guess, but in a way, I feel like Giannis, there's a system to it. They try to build a wall for him. So, like, he has to figure out how to beat that.
Do we have it on the opposite
And
side?
he's trying to, go through the wall a lot of the times.
I don't think he is.
I
and
think
that's
Draymond.
okay.
Draymond is
Draymond's a
example.
great example of a supercomputer defensively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he does it. I mean,
He's close to conversation for offensively.
Offensively,
I mean, at
too.
his peak, not now.
he's very good at knowing how to make reads and who's going to be open off of when he's doing that dribble handoff.
If y'all
and
putting
stuff.
him in there, he don't have the longevity yet. I think the guy Scotty Barnes is just like that defensively. Me personally, don't think he's been on teams as good, so it might not have as much light on it,
Yeah.
right? Because Draymond has the evidence with like playoff runs, which
Oh, yeah.
everybody has eyes on. You know what I mean? No disrespect to the Raptors, but the average fan ain't watching substantial amount of
I think-
Raptors games. But Scotty Barnes, every time I've
There
watched
was
the
a,
Raptors, he's done a lot defensively.
There was a clip circulating of Scotty Barnes' defense, and it was in that Warriors game where I think Draymond was just bringing the ball up, and it showed just how many things that Scotty kind of shut down in one possession. And for the first thing is he just basically pressed Draymond up the court.
Okay.
It's like before y'all even get into y'all offense, I'm stopping that. Next thing you know is he's like Draymond's trying to get pick and rolls or whatever. He's going underneath all the screens, he's recovering and everything like that. And at the end of possession, he's getting he's closing out and he's getting the rebound. It's like this man just did the job of 7 people in one possession.
I guess
And
defensively, you could put Vic in there.
I want to say him. I think he is.
Yeah, I think so too. Because sometimes he hides defensively.
Yeah, he
he'll be
kinda
in the paint
baits you,
creeping
yeah.
around and think you're not looking
I was,
at it.
about,
Boom,
to,
there's
I
a
was about
block.
to take away from his greatness. I was about to say, he dude is 7'6".
I mean,
So
he
it's a
does
lot
have
of
that.
things-
He does
Yeah.
have that advantage for sure.
But
Yeah.
I think that the smarts are right there with him. We've seen a lot of tall dudes that aren't just effective.
I think
being
that's
down
okay
low.
to say, though. I don't think it's a knock. It's kind of like the conversation with Giannis. If Giannis ain't a supercomputer, I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, he's
Yeah.
just gifted in a certain way. It ain't a knock against him, but, it just
Would
kind
y'all
of
put
is.
Rudy
what it is.
Gobert in that conversation?
Like Shaq.
No.
Shaq ain't a supercomputer. He's just dominant.
Yeah,
but
that's
it don't
kinda-
take
yeah.
nothing away from him. But
That's
he's
kind of
just-
how I viewed it too. Like, he's just such a force that it's very reminiscent of Shaq.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think Rudy Gobert is a defensive supercomputer. I think he's really good at what he does, but
Yeah.
I
I think he can be hunted in the right matchup.
supercomputer is a interesting term because I don't think it's many.
Yeah, it's not.
I think there might genuinely be like 5 to 7.
It's one play in my head that kind of sticks out from Jokic. This one I was like, yeah, Jokic is different. He had a time where he was basically getting doubled, and he threw the pass. He threw a turnover, but he threw it to literally the opposite team because him in his mind was like, this guy has to rotate here, so this guy is gonna be wide open. That dude just missed his assignment. So kind of Jokic is like, he played his.
Wait, who missed their assignment? The rotator man?
No, yeah, the rotator man didn't rotate. So Jokic looked like he missed the pass because he didn't actually hit the actual open man.
So we
How
give
is the
him credit.
rotating man not rotating?
We gave him
He
credit
just
for the
didn't-
turnover.
I'm right here. You know how we always tell people slide? Instead of this person, usually he should have slid to the open man. He just stayed on his guy.
Okay.
Or
And
maybe
Jokic-
that guy is a supercomputer, the guy that didn't rotate, because he knew
No,
that
I
Jokic
don't-
think he was going to rotate, so he
I
didn't
gave
rotate.
that, I
He got
gave that
steal.
credit to Jokic. I gave that credit to Jokic because as soon as he did it, he was like, yeah, that's me.
So Jokic turned the ball over.
He turned the
Yes,
ball over.
Mike said he turned the ball over, and that's what made him great. That is what Mike
You're
said
not
right
understanding
now.
that. You got to see the beauty in there.
I get what you're saying, but I do think that you are.
Overglazing.
No. I think you are showcasing a reason why somebody who has an argument of saying he ain't a supercomputer, because the
'Cause he didn't
supercomputer is
read
supposed
the-
to process
yeah.
that. He's so used to the pattern that he ain't the supercomputer.
You say that word like my dad.
Who, me?
Say it again.
What
Pattern?
Yeah, say it.
pattern?
Oh, that's not what you said at first.
What did I say?
Pattern.
Oh,
That's how my dad says that.
I didn't feel like I said pattern.
Yeah,
But, he's so used to the pattern that he didn't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost like what you're talking about in 2K. Certain guys don't go there because they're so used to one thing. But if you are a processing person, you're not relying on that because you know it's going to be played so many. You're able to process it right there.
Yeah,
that's why I love screeners
Yeah.
who can process the game differently than most centers, because sometimes the most easiest thing, a guaranteed 2 points, is a slip. But there are a lot of bigs that don't slip because they're so used to just screening and I'm going to simply roll, or in today's game, I'm just going to pop. I've seen, just in some of these college basketball games, so many guys are programmed to just, this is what we do, we're just going to pop. Where it's like, bro, just fuck it
roll.
up one time and slip.
No, that's probably one of my biggest pet peeve. I think this for you too. When people be like, "You want me to roll or slip?"
Bitch,
Do
I want
it.
you to be a basketball player.
Yeah, do whatever is open. Do whatever you need to do. And we gonna play basketball. It's not no one time thing. We just sticking with that. That's how you get that shit locked up.
Concluding this conversation, just for me personally, the supercomputers would be Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, James Harden, Steph Curry. That's it for me. I might put Kevin Durant in there. Kevin Durant is just like, from a scoring perspective, it's nothing you can do.
Except for double.
It's not, I don't even believe that. Like, that's just some Twitter shit. All of these guys got caught.
They get doubled
They're going
up
to get
now.
caught slipping.
Yeah.
Being a supercomputer don't make you perfect. I done seen Luka Doncic do some head scratcher shit. You just described to me Jokic turning the ball over on some simplistic shit. So they all gonna have, they're NBA players, but they ain't gods.
Yeah.
Don't tell Kevin that.
Well, they are gods, but they ain't God himself, is what I meant. But like, yeah, it's something about like being able to score with like the greatest people. Or, I don't know. It's unfathomable to me.
I do think there's a world where like movement shooters in a way are like, they're not supercomputers. I wouldn't put them in that category because they're probably not, but they're like very elite at reading the
I
game.
think that's like the muscle memory of it. I think the sharpshooters are like the most elite people at muscle memory.
Yeah, and I think they're very good at like knowing what's about. They're like, they have to be a few steps ahead because they have to know whether they're flaring off their screen, whether they're curling, like there's a lot of different things that they could do off of the screen based on how the defense is playing it. And you kind of
They also got the defense by the nuts a little bit in that situation.
Yeah.
Because would you rather be predicting my move, or would you rather me have to predict your move?
I would rather be trying to predict your move.
Really?
No, you want.
Yeah, you're probably the first person in the history.
Yeah, it's the opposite way.
That
That's
ain't
why
Patrick Surtain to say
offense
that.
always got the advantage because
Yeah, 'cause you have
you don't
no
know
idea-
what the hell
Yeah.
I'm finna do.
You have to keep up with me. I always rather be off where, yeah, you don't know if I'm flaring, curling, if I'm like, you don't know what I'm doing. So I have you kind of by the nuts where you have to go off what I'm going off of. You have to do it, but I would always prefer to be a wide receiver over a corner.
Yeah.
Because the corner gotta.
Because the corner don't really know what's.
He has no idea what's coming.
He has no idea what's coming, yeah.
Your back is against the wall at all times.
I love a good curl. A good curl, especially in today, because a lot of people are running, popping out to the three. Good curl to show how much of like a real good basketball player you can be. Because it's just reading the defense.
I'm a flare guy.
So you're a big Franz Wagner guy.
You're a flare guy?
Flare guy all the way. Because there's so much you can do off a flare. The
flare
pass becomes so much easier. And then if you don't flare, you can go back door. There's so many things you can do. You can flare into you can come back, and if the flare don't work, you can come back on a pin down. Like, it's so much we can do off a flare. It's so much we can do. The flares also creates a slip. Because if you get hit by the flare and now the screener's man is trying to recover for you and you trying to recover to your man, the big just slips down and he's wide open to dunk. We could just score.
There's so many different variations.
Yeah, we could score a whole quarter off of a good flare if we're gonna execute it.
You just gotta have a shooter in order to make all that work.
I think a lot of times flares in the NBA I guess it's that big skip pass be scaring me. Because sometimes it be just like a lofted pass. And a lot of times
I hate a
get
pass
through,
that's sitting in the air.
but it's like, bro, you got the best athletes in the world. Somebody can go snatch that, and that's just a pick six on the other side. So
that's what impresses me about some of the passes in the league, like the Jokic and LeBron. When they make those passes, how quick, like how sometimes they zip through the air, and I'm just like, that is a hard pass to make.
I had a coach tell me in high school, man, one of the favorite things that us as coaches love, that can, like, it's a big separator, is how much zip is on a pass.
Yeah.
Like all good players, especially at a high school level, they just pass the ball with a certain because if you can't make that pass, like, you're gonna, every level the athlete gets better, bigger, stronger. That little ass shit y'all throwing in this sophomore game, man, that shit going the other way with an off the backboard
that shit getting dunked. Yeah, throw that shit against Proviso East if you want to.
That's what makes the Trae Youngs, the Halliburtons, the Darrick Roses, them passes where they get down there with the big guys and they find a way to zip it to the corners, like, or the wings. That's just, you just know how hard that is, especially when they lead their feet to do it too.
It is funny though, like you said, when it's just like lofted in the air. How many highlight tapes of somebody defensively you just see them smacking and shit and just dunking?
Yeah, just
it's like, bro, how did you think LeBron 2008 highlights with the Cavs? He's got a million steals like that where somebody just threw the ball and it's like LeBron come out of nowhere like,
There's always somebody lurking on that damn pass for sure.
Got him. The other day when we were, last Tuesday, I had to stay here while Pierre was doing Teed Up. I was in my office waiting for an interview, and I had like 40 minutes to spare. So I was like, what is something I could just do here that won't cause no noise? And I was just on Data Ball, right? And I was looking on-off numbers for star players. Do y'all know the two star players in the NBA that when they're off the court, their team is better?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown is the biggest example.
I can't think of the other one. Not off the top of my head.
Same conference. Playoff
Not Cade
team.
Cunningham.
That would be crazy.
Is somebody in
that would've been
It's
really
somebody
crazy.
in that tier though.
See, so it's going to be crazy.
So
Is
the
it
LaMelo?
Giannis?
It's not Giannis. It's not. Nope.
He said in that tier.
Yeah, he said
No disrespect to
Donovan
LaMelo.
Mitchell?
It's Jalen Brunson.
Oh, it's Brunson?
The Knicks are 2.5 points better when he is off the court. Obviously, that doesn't tell the story of the greatness that is those two seasons, Jaylen Brown and Jalen Brunson. But I've been thinking about it a lot. Like what contributes to a lot of that? What contributes to, because Jaylen Brown's is way worse than
we know the
It's 9.
The Brunson one.
it's the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are 6 points better defensively when he is off the court. The offense is just 3 points better, so that's how you get to that
Your
balance.
defense is going to just go up automatically, kind of. Unfortunately.
I don't know what it would be for Jaylen Brown, honestly.
Well, the defense is significantly better when he's off the court,
Really?
and then the offense is about the same. But again, that doesn't tell
Yeah,
the
doesn't
true
tell how
story
good
of
they
it,
are.
because
Yeah.
some of it is attributed to like the lineups that you're playing with,
Yeah.
the
and so
timing
on.
of the game.
But it is just interesting because I went through like even the bad teams, right? Like a Lowry Markkanen on the Utah Jazz. The team is significantly better when he's on the court, even though it's negative versus a lot of negative. You know what I mean?
It's still better, though.
It's still better. And I'm trying to rack my brain around like how to interpret that. Obviously, again, Jaylen Brown's an All-NBA first-team caliber player. Jalen Brunson's in All-NBA as well, so that I'm not looking at it from that perspective.
How much do you feel you need to interpret it?
Not a lot, but it is something that's interesting to me.
Yeah, I'm
Could it just be more of like a? So defensively, you said they're the same, or for Jaylen Brown?
For Jaylen Brown, the defense is significantly better.
Yeah, I don't know.
As if you're coaching that team, does that mean you don't want him in the game?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's why
That's always my thing, where it's like, yeah, it sometimes can be crazy, but it's like with certain caliber of players, we know. I think that's where you got to watch basketball.
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
He's such a really good defender that it's kind of hard for me to believe that they're worse with him off the court.
that's where it get dangerous because you have people that solely
They're
rely
better
on
with him
that.
off the court.
Which I'm not saying you can't look at it because I'll look at those things as well. There is a place for advanced stats and things like that. But if you solely making your assumption or calculations of a player off of that, that's how we get those crazy, insane Twitter conversations, which a lot of times when I'm scrolling, I will just see two people arguing, and you will just see a screenshot of Data Baller, and it's like, well, look. And it'd be like, and you just keep scrolling, you see it again. And so it's like.
So the reason why I've been thinking about it a lot, because why do we have the opposite so often, right? Where like our MVP candidates, some of it's attributed to the bench too, right? Jokic's on-off numbers all the time in his MVP seasons were ridiculous because his backup center was bad. But sometimes I'd be thinking like, yeah, these guys are all phenomenal, especially now that, I mean, Anthony Edwards may not make All-NBA. You know, like you have to start thinking about like pulling hairs between people that might make the third list and so on. So I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about a lot.
But that's why I asked you, like, when you make an All-NBA.
This is not about Jaylen Brown would not make my second team instead of first team because his on-off rating is worse than this guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
But down the totem pole, maybe it matters a little bit more to me. Because we know Jaylen Brown's season is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Regardless, he's going to be in these conversations. But now that we have, you know, who you mentioned, where Wemby's 2 games away,
Yeah.
Jokic is 1 game away, K might not make it.
Anthony Edwards, you said.
The end of this list might be not, I won't use the word bad because they're still probably like all-star.
But there's a
caliber
drop-off
players.
from those
Yeah,
guys.
and now I have to like kind of pull these hairs between a Scotty Barnes or I don't
But
know.
what I'm asking is, if you pulling hairs between the Scotty Barnes or whoever, that would be a deciding factor for you.
It wouldn't be a deciding factor, but it would be something I think about. It would be in the list of things that matters. Yeah. But it won't be I wouldn't be like Scotty Barnes a +10, his other dude's a +8, so Scotty Barnes gets it. It won't be that simple. But when you think about the totality of the seasons, I do look at it.
How though?
What do you mean?
If Jaylen Brown's numbers say that, and you know, because you've watched Jaylen Brown, you know what this team was supposed to be, what it was projected, you know why what they are. How can that play a certain point?
It wouldn't for Jaylen Brown because of the other factors. But when I'm thinking about
that third team,
when I'm thinking about where some of these players don't have those extra factors, then I think it would be, if there's 12 things I'm thinking about, it would be one of those 12.
That makes a little bit more sense. I
I guess it's just we don't have the players that.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm more so on the side with P where it's just
I'm not on no side. I was just asking a question.
yeah.
on that side,
I think
you
I see where
score.
you're coming from. Well, you kind of started off initially just like how much does it kind of
right,
like how
right,
much
okay.
do you look
Yeah,
at it?
yeah.
And I think it's definitely an interesting conversation. I think it's how you do get the conversation on Twitter. Like, hey man, maybe we should trade this dude. And I actually kind of wonder how many GMs went through that process where it's like we're just a better team with this player off the court.
I do not want to cut you off, but I just came up with 2 people in my mind, and I don't know what they should look like. I have not looked at this for these 2 in a long time. But their teams are in a similar position. I believe their record-wise might be 1 game apart.
Cool.
And I'm not saying this would be the third team. I'm just
Right.
making an example. Scotty Barnes versus Paolo Banchero.
I would go Scotty
I
Barnes.
would go
100%
Scotty
of the time.
Barnes
Without
Yeah.
even looking at that.
Without looking
Yeah, I wouldn't have to look at the advanced stats
Right.
for that.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but sometimes I think it will be so close where I would have to look at the numbers. In
And
that
so
case,
then it would be a deciding factor.
it would be one of the 12. If I just made up 12, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't be the thing I care about, but it'd be one of the things I care about.
What would be the most care about thing?
Is it eye test?
It would be eye test.
Eye
would
test,
be the
yeah.
most cared about thing. And then a lot of times the eye test, I use like the numbers to back up that eye test,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Okay.
But damn, are we gonna get to the point where Paolo is?
I just thought that they were.
Sure. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't think the last month The whole goddamn the season too damn long. How about that?
No, it's not.
You know, hey, listen, I am a traditionalist in every sense of the word when it comes to like music, sports. I do open up my mind because I think if we were too traditional, we wouldn't get some of the evolution of the offenses and the ways to play basketball and the sports. But there are certain lines I think we have to draw. Like I remember as a baseball fan when everybody was shifting, it drove me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Even the league was like, y'all doing this too much.
You're doing too much. But it's like, I do like that Aaron Judge can be your leadoff hitter. When I was growing up, Aaron Judge would
There's
never
no
have been a
shot,
fucking
yeah.
leadoff. He would have been the cleanup
Kyle
hitter.
Schwarber's leading off.
Yeah,
for the
that's
last couple
that
seasons.
evolution is needed, but we have to have a balance. And I say all that to say, cutting the league down, the league being too long, has always like fucking been nails on a chalkboard. Like, why would we ever do that?
Yeah.
But, and maybe I have a different perspective because I'm in the media. It's our job to get up here and have to be entertaining and portray that certain things matter and like talk for 82 games. And yeah, this is like one of the first seasons where this shit feels long as fuck. And
I think the injuries play a big part in that, P.
injuries play a big part. I think the tanking plays a big part, which I'm glad the NBA is kind of aware. Shout out to the NBA, they're trying. I see people. People are so fucking hit or miss these days. It's so crazy how Hey, side note, get you some real friends. I'm glad I got all my guys in here, and I'm glad our company is tightening it. The world is crazy. Motherfuckers was happy for the 65 thing. Now they saying Adam Silver. They be 1 minute Adam Silver is the greatest commissioner. The next day when something is a little flawed, they be like he's the worst fucking person. I'm like, yo, y'all are so wishy-washy with everything. It is fucking crazy.
But you know what? I think that one is okay. I think the idea of the 65 game in real time when it was implemented was perfect.
Me too.
We had so many people that was just sitting out to sit out, but now that we're 3 years in, and Kay Cunningham and Anthony Edward, guys that undoubtedly will be in conversation for shit, won't get shit, then I think it's okay to be like, yeah, that shit don't work.
Me too. But I think it's also okay to like not shit on them because at the time, it felt like it was a good.
That first season post 65 game rule, games played went up by like 30%. So it worked.
Yeah.
And then now we get to play
It's a hard job to have.
I think also Adam Silver may look at it and say this year's just an anomaly.
He 100%.
So like, unfortunately, everybody just got hurt.
And then I would
banged up this
tell
year.
Adam Silver that this shit is not an anomaly.
It's
Because
always
like, was it? Did y'all think
every
it was,
year we
did
have
y'all
it.
think it was an issue last year, other than like Vic not winning DPOY because of it?
Off the top of mind, that's the biggest one, but he also only played 40 games. And
Yeah,
I think that
and his also he had a blood clot.
Yeah,
he
I
would have
don't-
played if he didn't have it.
Well, he would have. A lot of people would play if they didn't have anything.
No, yeah, but like a blood clot wasn't like an on court thing where like he sprained his ankle. Like he literally couldn't have controlled that. That would have happened regardless.
I kind of get what you're saying, but I do think some of these blood clots happen because, like they did a test. This is a long time ago. I don't know if you was watching basketball like that at the time, but do you remember
he just called you a casual.
when? No, him and Mike always say like they wasn't watching basketball at a certain time. But there was a time where everybody was wearing tights. This is when Kobe was wearing number 8. Everybody, it was a trend in the league where everybody was wearing tights. Jerry Stackhouse, Kobe Bryant, guys were just wearing tights. And a lot of them was saying there was this thing about a conversation about blood clots, and I it's so long ago I can't remember everything, but they were saying that like a lot of the NBA floors are played on top of an ice rink, and it could play a part. So I believe some of these, I'm not saying Wemby's was, but some of those blood clots are related to the basketball.
It's related
shit.
to the basketball. It's related to the travel. Like every time I fly now, I got those big ass socks on, compression socks, because especially if we're going to California, which is what a 4.5 hour flight that you might not stand up at all. So I think it and then also plays a part that tall people just are more susceptible to get clots, and that's why the tallest dude in the league has had one. You know, so it's a lot of different things that go into it. But to get to your initial question, I don't remember us sitting here last year at the same time like this 65 game rule is
Yeah, I
killing the league.
don't think so either.
But there was also some awards that were ran off with. Last year, Shea undoubtedly ran off with that award, and I think that ain't always going to be the case. We would have to be relying with
Was
some
Mobley
runner
DPOY last year? Was that
yes,
okay?
Evan Mobley was
because
of Vic
Because
being
of
hurt.
because out.
even the who was rookie of the year, Castle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stephon Castle.
Was
But that one don't have 65 game rule.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
wasn't
that
no
does.
conversation, right?
Yeah, no, I think it was
No.
just
The
him.
all NBA teams felt easy, if
Yeah,
I
the
remember.
All-NBA
They
teams.
kind of fell all into place.
And this
Yeah.
year's gonna be tougher.
Well, yeah,
I
that's-
truly think that third team is going to be like, Bam Adebayo, come on down to All NBA.
I'll be happy
Crazy.
for him.
Mr. 83.
Mr.
Well,
So y'all think owners may actually hate it because in a way
it pushed these guys.
certain guys will now be eligible for a 30% financial increase when they probably would have never gotten
Right.
it. So now they
Yeah.
had to pay them some
Yeah, yeah.
crazy amount of money because they're now eligible.
We
for
put
it.
this in
That
Bam
was gonna
contract because
make it
hell no, he was no Embiid, Jokic, Wemby. It was no way he was gonna make All NBA.
They
So
probably
throw
be
this
mad,
in
but
there.
it was probably money they were already looking at as spent. Because a lot of these guys that we're looking at, they was going to be first team.
No,
No, we're saying that certain
you're
guys
the
will now
Miami
make All
Heat-
NBA.
Oh,
If
if
you're
like
the-
Bam gets in there and
if
now he
you're the
has a
Miami
big-
Heat, you
yeah, they
put that
probably
in the
is a little
contract because
mad.
it's
They
like it's
for
no
sure.
way. With
Or like
Wemby,
We got this
Jalen-
kicker and
Jalen Duren will now be eligible for a really big
Because
extension.
didn't
if he
Tyler Hero
makes-
contract have something crazy like that? If he wins MVP, then he gets
Yes.
like a 10%.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I
right,
think,
bud.
yeah. Owners would definitely be mad because with that second Abram cap, it just now becomes so scarce. You
But
don't
maybe they
wanna
feel the
overspend.
opposite way. Yeah, my dude only played 63 games. Thank God I ain't got to add this trade kicker.
Yeah, that's how I
Oh, yeah,
thought
yeah,
initially.
for sure.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you lucked out. The other thing with the just shortening just the season or whatever,
Hey, how would you feel as a player, as an agent, if the ownership was on that?
Like what? They were happy to.
So I
feel
just seen a
bad.
video because I've been in my baseball mode.
About the arbitration shit.
Not even. There was a video of the Yankees playing against somebody. I forgot. And CC Sabathia had an innings thing in his contract. If he pitched this amount of innings, he got a $500,000 bonus. Well, the opposing team hit one of his guys. So CC Sabathia hit the team in return. He threw a fastball at somebody's thigh. Like, hey, we don't play them fucking games. Don't do that to my teammate. He was ejected. He didn't hit his innings mark, but the Steinbrenners paid him anyway because he was being a real one.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm the Pistons, K, we know you would have made that. We wanted you to rest. We had a playoffs to think about. You didn't get it, but here, we still gonna break you off. I don't even know if the NBA allows this type
Yeah, I
of
was
shit.
gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
In LA, they do.
that's crazy.
I would think something like that is in set, or not even in set.
So
but
how would you feel as a player or an agent of the player? It was like, bro, y'all really ain't gonna give us that little $250,000.
I would be
Sometimes the
upset.
NBA should be like an extra $8 million.
Yeah,
So-
I would be upset, but I also recognize game is game.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm on Giannis. I'm on Giannis' side. Don't tell me to sit. Don't tell me shit about the team. Don't tell me to sit. If I pull my shit and I can't be there for game 4, hey, game is game.
yeah.
What do y'all think?
My boy Giannis said, y'all ain't gonna tell me to sit.
Y'all think he's playing for bonuses?
No.
Oh.
I think it's more.
Don't
optics.
don't answer that.
I
That's
think
on,
it's
that's
more
cap or no cap.
optics. Oh, okay.
That's on
okay,
cap or no
okay,
cap.
okay.
If they did shorten the season, it's always like one of the main conversations is how will it affect just accolades and
Yeah,
history
that's my.
segues.
Yeah.
As a selfish NBA fan, I hate the idea of specifically for that.
Me too.
Well, also you got
wonder
to
how
think about it
players
from
feel
a
about it.
financial standpoint. The NBA will be losing money in a way, and we also have to look at the fact that there's now a lot of TV.
Yeah, it's a
people that's
money-hungry league.
involved.
Yeah.
So now Amazon Prime, ESPN.
That's
Just
for
got
them to
the
worry
rights,
about.
and
they
you know,
all now have say in that because now they got to look at the fact that they might actually have to have less televised games
sure.
on their network.
y'all got to remember who owns these companies. These are billionaires. These are money hungry people. I mean, they may say no to expansion just because they might get
They gotta
4%
spread it out,
less
yeah.
money. Like, so they're not about to agree to that. The TV deal gets worse. Yeah, you just signed with Amazon and Peacock. Now they getting 6 less games a year. It's not happening anytime
That
soon.
ain't got nothing to do with how I view it, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
their problem. I'm with the stats though.
No, yeah.
Because then we would have to come up with a per 82.
LeBron's numbers may end up being untouchable by the end. Like, if
Hell yeah.
next season they
Oh,
say it's
yeah.
70, nobody's going to score more points than LeBron
But do the
James.
players become more fresher to not miss time?
I think that's probably the biggest argument, but I don't know if the NBA actually cares.
Because now I'm playing six. If we cut it down to 65, I'm play, or 64. Keep the number even, I guess. I'm playing all 64. I'm playing 35 minutes a game, and I'm going for all of my stats because I know. Yeah, hey, no, I take that back. A lot of records become untouched. That Con nipple 3-point shit would never get
He's
touched.
not
Yeah,
getting
neither with
touched.
Steph Curry's.
It would never get touched.
What if only
But-
the good teams played the last 12 games?
but-
of the
What's
season?
the but?
Only the good.
Shortened season, maybe some more careers are prolonged, so you have longer times in the NBA.
Maybe.
I could
I
give
think
a
it's
fuck
just-
about that.
What about that idea?
Because there's
Derek?
already a lot of guys playing 20 years in the NBA.
Yeah.
What if the bad teams only play 70 games or only play
No.
70 games, but good
No.
teams play 82?
You know why? Here's my argument. because the Hawks, the Magic, the Heat, all of them, they need to try to play the Bulls or the Jazz.
Yeah, they need those wins.
Yeah, we need to go on it. The Hawks 11-game win streak.
It's strictly off the back of
Imagine the Suns never went on that streak to end the year.
the bubble.
Yeah. That would felt like a turning point.
That was definitely
they won
culturally,
eight-
that
they
was a
won
turning
8
point.
games.
Because the next year they went to the finals, right?
Yes, they
Yeah.
You missed a big part in there, but that's.
Chris Paul for Ricky
Oh,
Rubio.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I love Chris Paul, man. Shout out to Chris Paul.
He's
I
just a
ain't-
businessman now. It
I
hurts
ain't know
my
what
heart.
I had until I lost it.
It hurts my heart to see him on Instagram and he just doing brand deals.
What are you doing?
He's just doing some companies he's invested
Yeah,
in.
because I don't
doing-
follow his ass.
Speaking of
I'm
that,
just
I'm surprised Kevin Durant didn't have that CeraVe or whatever that lotion had just a long time ago.
CeraVe.
CeraVe.
What
there
the
you go.
fuck you called it?
It's a rave.
It's a rave.
You know I can't read.
We know who don't lotion they body.
Because of that picture with his.
Yeah, but it's just so funny. He's got it now.
It's
Like,
really good ads.
I'm surprised
too.
he ain't got no do-rag ad.
Do you see that one where it's just like
It's just his legs just going
bro,
up.
it's
Yes,
scary.
bro, he
It's
was
scary.
actually-
That
That's
shit
the one
is
I thought you
not
was talking about, Mike.
He got no. It's a straight calf.
Yes, bro, and it's like this. It's this thick too.
Yeah, that's a great campaign. It's a great campaign. Y'all want to do your segment or Pierre's segment first?
I thought we were just doing his. Do
Oh,
your
were we
shit.
doing your segment? I think we was just
We
talking.
can do my segment. So every year,
I
this
might
is-
hold my segment. Shit, we a little deep into the show.
yeah.
every year before the season begins up, they do the GM survey where they kind of go in and just ask a bunch of questions. As you can look up here, none of us are GMs. Some of
Shit,
us,
speak for
Not
yourself.
yet.
Me and
Internet
KB
GM.
got,
yeah,
we got
actually,
resumes.
yeah, some of us are 2K.
KB got
GMs.
more rings.
I've done 1,700 2K videos, which means I have like 1,700 rings in 2K.
I don't.
Because we don't end videos until we win the championship. So
I'm trying to. They be wanting me to end my series. I be like, bro, how do I end the series?
Yeah.
I'm never going to be able to end it because if I don't win it, if I do it till I win the championship, y'all then gonna tell me I need to try to go back to back.
The back to back. Yeah.
But I got to get back on my I got to do my Nets. I owe my people like four Nets episodes next week. I got y'all.
Instead of the GM survey, we are doing the NBA Enjoy Your Survey based off this season. Some of these
Well, I don't know if me and you applicable for this.
we don't be enjoying basketball.
They said since we ain't get on our knees for the 83 points, we ain't enjoy. But all my comments said enjoy. I thought it was enjoy basketball, enjoy basketball, enjoy basketball. I'm like, damn.
You know what's the funny thing is I seen half the other comments just saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's not like we even were.
it's a very divisive topic,
Yeah.
which is like
So
I would prefer it that way.
NBA Enjoy Your Survey though. Some of these will go quick, some of these will go long. So
That's what I say.
Yeah, for sure.
and also it's only four of
Right
us.
before I suit up, I'm like, hey man,
Yeah.
you never know.
I ain't gonna lie. I take that back. I used to say that. When you get in your 30s, your prime is there. I ain't had to say this might go short at all. It's just, I be asking myself, boy, what are you doing? Hurry up, hurry this shit up. You got Mike and them waiting. Tell Mike, hey, hold on, don't start this next game. I got to take Penny out. Penny ain't going nowhere. Mike Tyson.
Since there's only four of us, and obviously it's a lot more GMs in the NBA, we don't have first place. You can say second place. Just get names and nominees and honorable mentions for all of these. As of right now, who is the best player in the league?
Shai
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Luka Doncic. You said right now.
As of right now, who's
Luka
the-
Doncic.
Yeah, Luka Doncic might be it. I'm surprised nobody mentioned. I seen people was in my stream yesterday and they were talking about how like they think Wemby could be like they think Wemby is the best player in the NBA, and I don't think they that wrong at all.
I thought you were gonna say nobody said Jokic, who came into the league as the best player in the league.
I wanted to bring that up.
I seen somebody on Twitter getting on my boy Joel ass.
For what?
Because he, like when the Nuggets lost to the Thunder, he was like, Shai is the best player in the world. And then I think like the other day he said somebody else is the best player in the world.
Probably said Luka on this stretch.
And the dude was like, bro, there's no way you change the best player in the world so like quick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all funny as hell, man.
You know why Jokic is not that right now? He's in an elite group of guys that no matter, he's going to get his stats, right? Because of his talent, obviously, because of the play style. But there's times you watch Jokic, specifically after the injury. I think all of this has happened when he came back from injury. Where you watch him, and though he's still giving you the 29, 10, and 12, it just don't feel the same as before his injury.
Yeah.
And I think that Luka's in that as well. Like even early in the season where he wasn't looking as good, he was still getting his counter
Still leading
stats.
the league in
But
scoring,
you would
yeah.
have to like watch the game, be like, that wasn't the greatest Luka game, even though he ended up with 36, 12, and 12.
They would have games where they got blown out, but you would look at his stats and he would have like 35,
Like
something.
it shows the level of like his floor being ridiculous. That
Yeah.
even in his bad game, it's 30 points.
Laker fans was making that argument for in a portion of the season.
What do you mean?
They were saying that like this don't feel like the same Luka.
And I think that was fair. And I think that now they say his calf thing is completely healed. Now you're seeing him average 42 points for
Yeah, I don't give a
10
fuck what
games or
nobody
so.
say. Hey, that Heat game remind me like it felt like I was watching the Mavericks with just a Lakers jersey
100%.
on.
100. Yeah, I agree.
The
So,
way
like-
his swag, everything was just Mavericks-esque that game.
With the way Jokic has been playing as a recent, which is like he'll give you a game, it's like, oh yeah, that's Jokic. But then the next game, maybe not so much. And then those other guys playing as ridiculous as they had, that like I feel like the gap between him and two shrunk. And then now I think you could argue that it could be any of the four guys as the best player in the league.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up earlier when we were talking about, I guess, conversations that kind of stick with us, or at least for this year. And it'll be that Jokic felt like for the last couple of years he was the best player in the world, but people have kind of closed in that gap, or people actually think, hey, it could be this guy now.
You know why Shea is that for me? Because his consistency is just like full all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his floor as an impactful player is just ridiculous.
His whole life is consistent.
His whole damn,
I'm not
you're
arguing none of
absolutely
y'all.
right. I didn't even mean to do that, but yeah.
I think it's silly when we have these players and as great as they are, and people be really coming to blows arguing. You can't convince me to argue against Shea
Yeah, I feel that.
or Jokic or shit, even Wemby to that point. I'm just rocking with
Who you got?
Luka
Yeah.
right now. And I might be on my Joel shit where tomorrow I'm going to say Shea.
Well, not tomorrow, but who will be the best player in the next 5 years?
Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama.
If he's already in that conversation in year 3, and you said next 5 years, like if we do the same thing next season, I think there's a world where multiple of us say, yeah, Wembanyama's the best player in the world. He's already doing that, so it's pretty easy for me to think it's going to be him.
Darren Peterson, damn it. No, I'm just joking. Probably Wemby. I would hope to have a curveball. You know, I was big on like Cooper Flag. To me, wasn't generational. But I would hope that he would prove me wrong and it could be like a Cooper Flag. I'm just in it for, I think, I'm not, again, this is not me disagreeing because Victor Wembanyama kind of has that in the bag. But as a basketball fan, I would hope that somebody we can't see right now challenges him at least.
I mean, Shea 5 years ago, nobody would have
Yeah.
expected him to be in this conversation.
sure.
So
Absolutely.
it could be.
And Jalen Tyson just took over.
Yeah, it could be like Modest Buzelis, best player in the world all of a sudden.
Shit, Jalen
Could be
Johnson.
Bronny
We ain't
James,
expect
best
all
player
this
in
from
the
Jalen
world.
Could be
Johnson.
Bronny, could be
Scotty
you.
Barnes leads
Scotty
the Blazers
Barnes,
to a
could be
championship.
Hey, if you would have told me that Bam Adebayo was going to break
Oh,
that.
wait. I'm in School Henderson.
Oh,
I don't know why
I
it
thought she was
says-
memeing that y'all was about to trade for him for a second.
I don't know why it says
What
Scotty
team?
Barnes.
You know who y'all best player
What
is?
team Omax play for?
The Grizzlies.
Donovan Clingan.
Donovan Clingan is so fucking
He is good. He had a great game last night.
No, he's had a great month.
Yeah, no,
Darrick.
but I'm just speaking on last night.
Gave him Rudy Gobert to work. Damn.
Rudy Gobert dunked on him, though.
That's fine. That's going to happen.
That's what
Also, I
happens
made
to
that
good
tweet and people was like, damn, how quick y'all forgot that Jared Allen gave him 40. We remember. I remember Jared Allen running down the court and being too fast for Donovan Clingan, but
What team you with?
what'd you say? This whole offseason, I'm about to put Donovan Clingan in ridiculous conversations.
Oh.
We're going to do our top center list. He's going to be number
4.
Nah, hell no. Because that's where Jalen Smith is going to go.
Somebody on your comment said, man, I can't see him being anywhere else than like top 3. I said, damn.
Top 3 is still nuts. But he's been crazy. He about to have Dame back next season.
Great pass.
That's when we really turning up our
And
Blazer
it
fans.
also helps too that he's such a
I
good
think they
anchor,
might
but
wanna
they
go to
have
opening
perimeter
night.
defenders too, though.
They got defenders.
You got a
He's hitting the
job.
threes.
yeah.
I know.
They called him.
I'm
They calling him Kevin Gobert.
I've never been to Portland.
I haven't either.
Maybe you don't want to go based on what AJ DeBonsa said.
What do you say?
No, he didn't say nothing crazy. People just took it out of context. They asked him, did he do anything while he was in Portland? He said, who? In Portland? Nah, I just been in the hotel. And people just interpreted that as he meant like fuck Portland. I think he just meant like I just been in a hotel. You know.
Y'all
no.
ever see the video of AJ in one of those games in high school? He like, you're fouling. Why are y'all double? Look at you thirsty. Why y'all double teaming?
No.
I'm like, boy, your ass crazy. The comments like, why you stopping me from? Why you not letting me dunk? I'm like, yeah, AJ, you're the top player in your class.
That used to be so funny. We'll be playing the game with John. John is the king of, man, why he closed out?
Yes.
Why is he playing defense? Why is he trying to stop?
Like, why is he guarding me?
I thought it was gonna be open. Why he help on defense? It's like, bro, what?
I miss those days. I didn't know they was coming to an end.
For real.
Before you get to your next one, Portland been playing better up to the 8th seed, right? Or 7th seed at this
They're
point.
the 8th seed.
8th seed.
No Shaden Sharp, no Damian Lillard.
They got to win one game, and then the Bulls get that pick.
Hey,
We about to have a 15 pick in the draft, Darrick.
They last.
Pick number 1 and 15. We winning something.
This is a good draft to have 2 picks. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
this. It's just.
What about 3 seconds?
It's
We got those two. Second round gonna be. Okay.
I feel like second round is good in every draft. It just depends on who's drafting.
Yeah.
I mean,
We did get Ayo.
Io fell to the second round.
That's
Io was supposed to be a late first round.
can say
pick,
we
but
got-
somehow or another he just kept falling.
Who was the second round pick from this year?
That popped off.
That's one every year. My mind just blanking. I mean, Ryan Nembhard wasn't a draft pick. He was undrafted.
I got you. I got to look at who was drafted.
Yeah,
where.
my mind's blank. There's one every year. The Warriors from Florida. Will Richard.
Will Richard.
He had
yeah.
a nice stretch.
Ryan
Jalen Wells.
Kalkbrenner.
Ryan
Yes,
Kalkbrenner.
Ryan. Yeah.
Seion
Kobe
James.
Sanders,
back to
James.
back.
James.
Yeah, we got a couple guys here.
Then last year we had Jalen
Jamal
Wells.
Small, Javon Small.
Javon Small.
What you know about Javon?
I'm reading
Unique
his-
small.
I'm reading his name right now.
The Grizzlies know how to draft them, boy.
They do.
Rasheer Fleming been looking decent too.
Rasheer Fleming, my boy. Got a text about Rasheer yesterday.
From who?
Huh?
From who?
A respected scout.
Oh, okay.
It was on some like, look at our boy.
I missed the biggest name, Maxime Renault.
Oh yeah.
Boom. A guy that should have been first round.
Multiple 30 pieces already in his career.
Shout out to the Kings for finding him.
And shout out to Russell Westbrook too.
Shout
finding him.
out to Nick Clifford.
Russell Westbrook know how to find him.
Teed up zone.
Muhammad Diawara, second round.
He was second round pick?
Wait, what pick?
51st.
Oh wow.
He was 51st pick. Yep.
Wow. So last year's second round sounded was loaded.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Chill, Desmond Bain.
Another almost second round pick, 30th pick.
30th pick. Drafted by the
Boston
Celtics.
Celtics.
Celtics. I didn't know Mike would know
Out
that.
of
TCU.
coached by
No
Jamie
idea.
Dixon, who just beat
That team.
Ohio State. We was
Himself.
in here watching. Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to watch any college basketball these last 2 days.
I haven't locked in as much as I want to, but I've definitely sat down and watched.
Yesterday was a weak ass day. There
I
was no
watched
upsets.
Kobe Sanders.
Kobe Sanders. That's the one.
Thank you, Jeremy. I don't know
Kobe
how I
Sanders.
overlooked
Yeah,
that.
Kobe Sanders.
He been burning it. Who is the best offensive player in the league?
Luka.
I think this one's Luka.
I'm between Luka and Jokic still.
Because I think offensively, you got to think about the fact that Luka's such a damn.
You ain't considering Shea?
No, I don't think Shea's the passer of those two.
He scored.
But he
so
scores
well.
so well.
I'm gonna go Luka, but I was just surprised that y'all
Yeah.
picked him the best player in the world. This is supposed to be a superpower right here.
No, I think scoring is his superpower.
Yeah. But there's also offensively, there's playmaking. Getting.
But if I'm in
elevating
tier
your
one of
teammates.
scoring,
No, I
I
can
think
understand. I
Luka's
think it's
also
just
in tier one of scoring.
a matter of how
that's
much you
why I
weighted.
picked Luka.
Oh, but I thought you was making an argument for Shea.
No, because y'all picked him as the best player in the world, so y'all didn't even consider him. That's why I was just asking. Like, y'all,
Oh, well, Shea also does defensive stuff too. I think when you talk about best player in the world, there's like a lot that goes into it more so than just this is just strictly offense.
I would go Luka.
I would too. Best paint defender in the NBA. And I'm going to say not Wembanyama.
Oh, then Rudy
Chet Holmgren.
Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, you said?
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren.
Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley looking really good as a couple 25,
He dropped
30
26 on the
games.
Bulls. Yeah,
He's been looking pretty solid. And this is all we've been waiting for. Emo. Now part of that is no Jared Allen, obviously.
Going into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Even if the team been kind of I'm happy that he's looking great.
Chat was my guy. He's been amazing. It's just Vic is in that.
Do you think that
stratosphere.
once we get to next year's GM survey, they might add something like that? Who's
What?
the best paint protector outside of Wembanyama? Because we know he gonna win 100% of the vote.
No.
Or will he not
no.
win 100 because somebody gonna be a hater?
No, they're just gonna put Pate.
Yeah, I think they like when it's just like a overwhelming
clear
answer.
consistency.
Because then I felt like Stephen Curry had to win an award just like unanimously.
Best off-ball shooter.
Yeah,
Probably
it's just like
something like that.
they're never going to put that not Steph Curry.
Yeah, you're right.
Who is the best perimeter defender in the NBA?
Ooh, that's tough.
That is tough. The best perimeter defender. Drew Holiday missed a lot of time this year.
It's really tough because when I think about all defensive, a lot of it end up being forwards and centers, man.
Yeah, my favorite defender is his versatility. I like Scotty Barnes.
That's the next question, so don't skip me to it.
I'll go with Asar.
That's actually
Stephon
a
Castle.
really good-
I'm
Asar
a
Stephon
is
Castle's a
actually-
great
I'm going
answer.
Stephon
too.
Castle.
That's a great answer, man. That boy is a dog.
Yeah, it's a star on Stephon.
You know,
Castle, bro.
listen,
Dort probably still can go in there.
I feel like some people would talk about Jaylen Brown. Obviously, like he carries so much, but if he really dedicated himself to this, we've seen him lock people up.
you said on-ball defender?
Yeah, perimeter defender.
Obviously, I've had this conversation on here before. That is really tough. I don't know who my favorite player in the league anymore is because of Chris Paul being gone.
Don't you say nothing about what I think you want to say.
And I'm not saying this guy is it, but he's in early contention. Stephon Castle's getting up there, man.
You don't fuck with Stephon Castle.
He was my favorite player coming into the draft.
Oh, okay.
Him and David Klingon. So like I already had some type of rapport.
Okay.
with
I
him.
ain't know that. That's the only reason I said that. I don't remember what you were saying about him in the draft.
And that's my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a good dude.
We've done a few shoots together. He busts my ass in the
I think
2K
he follow
trivia.
all of us.
He does follow all of us.
You know what I mean?
I just think that
Who do?
it's
Stephon Castle.
Oh, he follows me?
Oh,
Never
maybe
mind.
not.
Never mind.
Maybe not.
No, like I
Wallace,
genuinely
too,
don't.
could be
I
up
never
there.
noticed.
Kaysen's a great answer too.
Kaysen, another guy that follows all of us. I think.
I'm gonna just go to the next one
Stephon
too.
Castle follow you?
You taking too long. Nope.
I'm gonna go to the next one too, because
Just DM him and say, "Hey, big bro, you don't remember me?"
Hey, big bro is fucking nuts.
that motherfucker 10 years younger than you.
Big bro. Hey,
you
Mike,
know what
when
they said.
do they just say it, Mike?
They didn't call a baby big bro if he got some money.
But the only thing that's one of the things that's holding me back.
Jason Wallace does.
Yeah. You remember he said he wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah.
He was asking us. One of the things that's holding me back from it being Stephon Castle.
He don't follow your ass either, Mike.
He don't.
That's because they don't be talking.
Y'all don't talk. Y'all don't socialize. Y'all don't post.
Y'all don't post. That's the big one. Mike just
I do
posted the
post.
other
I mean,
day.
Stephon Castle follow me, KB, and numbers on the board.
but-
So
he
tapped
said he
in.
said y'all role players.
I mean, I don't be trying to.
Do Modest follow y'all?
Modest is not following
Probably
me.
not.
He don't
No,
follow you?
don't.
I don't believe so.
I'm not a ask for Instagram type of guy.
Modest.
Same either. But if it be happening,
No,
Modest
he
is
don't
not following me,
He
no.
don't follow you.
I ain't
He
tripping.
unfollowed y'all.
No, I don't think he's ever
he
followed.
follow.
He's never.
He
he's
follow
never
people.
followed.
Unfollow is crazy.
But I don't know. I feel like I've seen his ass at Whole Foods 4 times this season.
And do you care to be like, why didn't you give me a follow?
No. I'm never gonna ask somebody for a follow.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I've
You
never
know
asked
him in real
anybody.
life.
Hey, the fact that you said that makes me worry. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, I've never asked anybody for a follow.
You gonna have us
Yeah.
embarrassed, Mike.
I just love that. Like sometimes you leave an impression that they search you up.
I uploaded that picture on Instagram. I don't think I logged back then since. I'll be on Instagram.
That shit got
though.
1 like or 1,000. Huh?
For real.
Not like I did that Fred VanVleet shoot. And then I looked at my phone like a few hours later. He started following me. Like, okay, cool. The shoot was great. He followed me back.
Ryan Dunn follows Austin. I know Austin was like, "Hey, follow me back." I know he would. That's that millennial shit. I'm just talking shit.
But that's what like camera people kind of have to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can shoot shit for you. Just follow me on Instagram. You can link up.
Yeah, y'all. I'm looking at a lot of people that y'all is. I don't know.
They don't use Instagram. I think that's the biggest one.
I'm talking
You
about
post
your
more
ass too.
On me?
Yeah.
What you mean?
It's a lot of people. Oh, never mind.
I got-
Jalen Tyson follow you.
Yeah, I got hella NBA followers.
I'm just talking about the people that we
Oh, okay.
interacted with. I'm sure. I've seen people following you.
Bryce.
Bryce.
Sensible.
James.
Like Deron Holmes. Why does he not follow?
I don't. Did we talk today, Ron?
Yeah,
Oh, we did talk
yeah.
today, Ron.
Oh yeah, we
Holmes.
did talk today, Ron.
Yep.
Holmes.
I just talked to him the other day. I think he DM'd me for my birthday.
I got a lot of up and coming dudes. I got the Braden Burries. I got the Isaiah Evans, Braylon Mullins, Yesufu, Keegan Wadley.
What you know about Yesufu?
that he follows me and I follow him back.
You know what they say?
Cam Carr.
They said that's baby Ant.
Yo boy Kingston Fleming.
You got Cooper Flag.
I got Cam Boozer.
Oh, now that's a
now
good one.
that's-
You got his brother?
That's real good.
I do not have his brother.
What about
I think his brother is the way everybody's trying to get.
What about
I got Caleb Wilson.
you got wait who? You said Cam Boozer, right?
He
Yeah, I
did
got
say
Cam.
Cam Boozer.
What the fuck are you
He
talking
said I
about?
want to get Caden.
I was just joking.
Oh.
I was
No
just
disrespect to Caden, but I think Cam is the one. He said, I think you the other one is the,
joking. No, I was just joking.
you got to get AJ the Bonsa.
Should I
But
follow?
that's what we do with that draft combine. The only reason that it even matter, because I mean it ain't like you follow motherfuckers, and what does that mean? You know what I'm saying?
we're not. I'm not friends
But
with any of those.
It's
people.
just what
Just follow each
it's just
other.
what it looked like.
Yeah,
Like so.
it does help.
Yeah, when I now follow people and they follow me back, I believe it's because they see 15 comments.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, if I follow Donovan Clinken and he like, who the fuck is this? Oh damn, Steph follow him. Let me follow him back. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I'll be like, hey,
They go a long way. It really do go a long way. Cause I feel like I can go through the 2026.
don't let you
projected
have a
draft.
motherfucker that's like cool with you too though. Cause then that shit go up too, where they can like a post,
Yeah.
comment on a post,
Because that's
comment
that's
back.
that brotherhood of the NBA.
Then that shit just,
Yeah.
cause I believe Jalen Johnson commented on some shit.
Yeah.
22 followers. Like, oh
Easy.
shit, y'all ass be glazing. Y'all really followers. But then you got to keep that same energy. When you go do somebody podcast, you be like, hey bro, follow back. You got to follow back.
In this industry, there's gonna be, for every one player that follows you, it's 3 people that at least know about you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Say
Like
it
that's why
again.
you say when you went to the Hornet shoe, like they knew you, but they didn't follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, people be
Exactly.
spending a lot of time doom scrolling. We make a lot of TikToks and YouTube
Yep.
shorts and Instagram reels. They're like, people be
There's a
knowing.
world where LeBron knows who we are.
At least seen us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Damn.
Because LeBron is too.
Because you also got to think about the fact that he has Bronny and Bryce. So
This is why I
like
said-
Bronny and Bryce have probably
But
definitely
this
seen
is
us.
why I said I hope not. I love me some LeBron James, and I feel like I have a 50,000 clips saying that. But I feel like the one he would have seen is the one me saying, man, yeah, LeBron need to lead the Lakers. Whatever. I'm sure I've
Yeah.
said
It's the one
something.
where I was like, man, I think we should trade, bro.
Yeah, and that's the one.
He'll never go
That's
on
the
the
one
show
that
for
he
that.
seen.
That's the one that Bryce like, look, Dad. Look, can you believe these idiots? He like, man, get them out my get them offers out my
I
face.
just know he saw the one where we did the if every player in the NBA was available, who you drafted first, and I say Bron, you say, oh, you like losing then. I know he saw that clip. I just know he saw it.
Exactly. That's my point. So I'm like, I hope Bron has
Have a good
seen-
sense of humor, because you can always.
Because
in
all
my
I was
mind-
doing, we was drafting.
Yeah.
So I was just making a case for me having. We had Jordan. They had
Yeah.
LeBron. Shit, Jordan won more. That's all I was saying. I got to create my arguments, Bron. But that's how the internet works. That's why when players show love, I value it, because that means you get it. Every clip of me talking can't be positive. It might not be positive. You would have to be the Jesus playing basketball.
Yeah. And even then, what they say about Jesus? He's walking on water and what?
Told him he couldn't swim. Back to the survey.
Yep.
Most versatile defender.
You looking through the
Scotty.
followers now.
Yeah, I was just trying to see. Yeah,
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes is very, very, very
I'll
high.
say
on
Alex
this.
Caruso.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes. Do you know what's crazy, bro?
I got Bam in there too.
There is a
big, right?
world, because we didn't do the combine last year, we all having that conversation, and Cooper Flag follows us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he actually was there and actually going to.
And you know, all we be needing is once the player or the prospect get in that room with us, they
Yeah.
do not want to leave.
Because usually the number 1 overall picks usually aren't going to the rooms. They usually like
Yeah, the only one that didn't come to the rooms was Victor Wembanyama.
Did
We had Alex
we
Sarr.
get-
Alex Sarr did come.
We had
but
Brandon Miller.
Did we have Ricochet?
He didn't do any media.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wasn't
he
even
did.
in America at the time because he played.
Oh yeah, he was still playing in France.
Yeah, I believe so. But I think we've gotten them all except, well, we didn't go last year, so we didn't get Flag. But I don't think we got Wemby.
Did not
Yeah.
get Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby ass was. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Best playmaker in the league.
James Harden.
Jokic.
I'm gonna still go Jokic.
Oh, Jokic. What
This
am I
is
talking
Jokic.
about?
I'm gonna skip the position ones because I think the funny thing was that it's always like Steph Curry, he the best shooting guard, but he also the best point guard. They'll have the same thing. for
Oh
Luka.
yeah, that's
I feel like we could run through it if y'all want. Just best point guard. I feel like Shea,
Shea.
best shooting guard.
Luka.
It's between 2 guys.
Yeah, what are these positions? Because Luka's the best at something.
I'm gonna go Ant with a
I think
close
it's
second to
Anthony
Dono.
Edwards.
Luka is my point guard. Shea is my shooting guard.
Small forward.
Sometimes they be putting fucking Kevin Durant.
Jason Tatum.
Jaylen Brown.
I'm gonna go.
Are we doing just this year?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
Jay-
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
My fault.
Kawhi is Kawhi 4
Oh,
or 5?
Kawhi Leonard.
three or
Kawhi
four.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. I'm forgetting a lot of people.
It's good. It's good because it's one of the refresh. We always be going through stuff on the year.
You
and
about
be
to make me
like,
look up teams just just to make sure we're not forgetting
You
nobody.
know the time
crazy.
was gonna flood. How did y'all forget about Michael Jordan?
Best power forward.
Giannis.
Yeah. I'm looking at him.
I think this is Giannis.
Even though he only played 45 games.
But who is the other person that's taking about that conversation?
Yeah, that's a good question. Nobody. Give me him.
Best center in the league.
Damn, Evan.
Yoke.
I guess it's Giannis. No, Jalen Johnson. I'm going Jalen Johnson.
Okay.
We not gonna shit on these power forwards. Like, did Giannis play an All-Star game?
He did not play in the All-Star game.
He didn't
no.
play. in
Who was the All-Stars this year?
You want all 30?
We have no power forwards.
What wasn't the All Stars? They had like all guards and it was like one center.
Scotty
I'm trying to
Barnes.
remember what the East was.
Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, none of
Jalen
these guys
Johnson.
can get that if Giannis ain't having a healthy year. We know Giannis is the best power forward, but
I see what you're saying.
this year,
Kevin Durant, technically.
yeah, Kevin Durant, guys. Giannis at 39 games is better than everybody still.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry.
Y'all.
We would get him all NBA. That's why they got the 6 game rule.
If it's not
Fuck.
Giannis, I would 100% give it to Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin
Yeah.
Durant's a good one.
Best center in the league.
Kevin
Jokic.
Durant.
Yo,
Power forward. I'm still talking about power forward.
Oh.
Best center to me is
Nikola
It's-
Jokic.
do it. Do it if you're thinking about it. Just do it. It don't matter.
What are you gonna say?
He's gonna say
Wemby.
Wemby.
I was gonna say Wemby.
I'm gonna go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna still go Jokic, but I get you.
I don't
Next
know.
year might be with me, but this year I still think it's Jokic.
Yeah. I think it's still Jokic for now. But Wemby, the fact that he's making a conversation in year 3 is insane.
Shout out to him.
Most underrated player in the league.
Underrated player. I got asked this the other day, and I was like, I don't know, because then you have to think about public perception when you think about underrated.
Yeah.
You know?
And maybe it could be a guy like Scotty Barnes, where he
Could be.
doesn't get enough recognition, but we
Most-
understand how impactful he is.
Underrated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the guy I'm thinking about, everybody knows he's great, but maybe we don't give him credit for being as great as what he is.
Is it Devin Booker?
No, it's Donovan Mitchell.
Oh.
I think he could be in a conversation for sure.
I feel like Devin Booker might be in the same boat. I feel like Devin Booker's having an amazing year, but it's not really being talked about.
Most underrated player in the entire NBA. It used to be an easy Pascal Siakam
Drew Holiday.
for me, but obviously the Pacers are having a down year. The most underrated player in the entire NBA.
Because I think when you think about underrated, a lot of times people think that the 5th starter or 7th man on the team that should probably
Yeah.
get more burn, stuff like that.
Donovan Mitchell is a great answer. I think Devin Booker is a really good answer at this
Donovan
point.
Clingan. I'm gonna keep shouting you out, buddy.
I also think, the 76ers have had a lot of success this season with a lot going on, and that makes me feel like Tyrese Maxey is a bit underappreciated,
Yeah.
especially because he plays a position with so much overwhelming talent. Like, how could he make an All-NBA team?
I don't think he's gonna be able to because of his
Yeah.
injury
I
now.
don't think
That's
he's going
crazy.
to.
No, but I'm just saying in general, because his competition is Shea, Luka, Brunson, Cade
But
Cunningham.
no, it's positionless. So when I did my fake ballot last week, he was on third team.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got another
But
guy.
now he won't because
He's
he's
not
out
going to
for.
qualify, yeah.
I have another guy, but not
Damn,
this.
who all made your shit?
I can pull it up real quick.
Because I'm guessing you had Cade, Steph,
I had on my third team, or just in general.
just all the guards in general.
All the guards. So Shea, Luka, Cade, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson, and yeah, those are all my guards. Oh,
Steph
Jamal
didn't-
Murray made it. So 8 guards.
No Steph.
He's not eligible.
Yeah. But in a perfect world, yeah, it's hard to put 9 guards in there. But it is positionless, and this year there's a lot going
There's a
on.
lot of great guards, and a lot of our wings are out. So
Yeah. Another way I kind of think about it is
Maxey is getting into a Jamal Murray tier for me, where it's like it's so many great people at that position that he becomes underrated in a certain sense.
it's not that people don't know what you're doing, but it's just like the impact that you bring is just so undervalued that people just don't kind of realize how much of it is. I think Aaron Gordon kind of fits that. Like defensively, just helps him. Offensively, what he does and running the offense, being able to space the floor now, which people don't give him enough credit for. Being able to just be like a really good basketball player, and honestly, the comps of a Jokic or whatever you see, where it's Jokic or Sengun or these centers that aren't really crazy rim protectors, you need guys like Aaron Gordon to kind of supplement that because it's like they're backline defenders, but they also switch out on the perimeter.
Steady trying to put that Sengun name next to Jokic. I ain't learned.
I mean, he's just the first person I kind of thought about this. Like, he's not really the craziest rim protector. I think that
I'm just talking shit.
having a Jabari Smith Jr., I think those type of guys help having a guy like Sengun as your backline defense.
Barger was great yesterday too. Shout out to him. Yeah, Aaron Gordon. Without him on the court, they can't guard you. So maybe he deserves to be in this conversation.
Who was the toughest player in the league?
Julius Randle also kind of underrated. Say it again.
Who's the toughest? Just
Toughest, like don't want to fight.
Oh, it
I
was
think
Isaiah
Steven Adams
Stewart.
used to win this award.
Isaiah
I
Stewart.
immediately thought of Steven Adams.
I think Isaiah Stewart kind of going in this conversation.
The toughest player in the NBA.
because he just plays with pure physicality and toughness. That's just Isaiah Stewart's like DNA.
The toughest player in the NBA. I don't want to give it to a big.
Who the toughest?
I want to give it to
Give
a
it to
guard.
Give it to Marcus Smart.
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, like a Marcus.
Marcus Smart. They
Jose
said,
Alvarado.
I want to give it to somebody that got to run through those bigs. Those bigs ain't got to do shit.
I just remember this was years ago. You remember Steven Adams picked somebody up because they was talking shit?
Yeah, he just put him
Tony
down.
Bradley.
Just picked. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Tony
it's
Bradley.
Tony
Put it
Bradley.
down.
Them
That's
big-
crazy
them
to think
bigs
about.
Them bigs don't do nothing because they big. They be fake tough.
He really did just pick
just
up
picked him
Tony
up.
Bradley like he was a little ass kid.
Or am I tripping?
What?
The bigs ain't fake tough, or am I bugging?
They are tough. They are in the trenches. They are down there. There's a lot of bowls being thrown.
Do it? That's what I'm saying. Is that just a theory that used to be, or is it really cracking down there? It's a lot of fives that ain't even
I don't
fucking
know.
crashing.
And-
I just
and
watch-
I think there's
Y'all
a,
had a whole.
Jokic arms. I was like, he got fought, fight with a pterodactyl.
I think
Yeah.
there's a reason.
Well, they
Anthony
can't guard
Davis,
him.
Anthony Davis don't want to play center for a reason.
I got one
He said
right here.
himself.
No,
Y'all had a whole debate last year about a starting center averaging 3 rebounds. That's the
Yeah.
trenches.
well, his
Well,
ass
he
just-
was never in the trenches. He was out.
I don't know what the
spacing.
hell he be doing.
He rebounded now.
He ain't got no choice.
Don't get me wrong, it ain't a game down there.
Yeah.
But it ain't the fucking concrete jungle. It ain't the 2000s where it was 8 people boxing out because they all was there wasn't perimeter centric. The power forward is Reggie Evans. You got imagine that. You got a 7-foot monster and then Reggie Evans down there too.
Reggie Evans won
Reggie
every
Evans the
time.
ones you got to worry about.
Yeah, he won every time.
Reggie Evans the one
How
you
many
gotta worry
Reggie Evans do we have in the game today?
about. Not many.
None. There isn't a Reggie.
There's
Evans.
So
there's
I
no
don't know
energies.
if the bigs got that they used to have is all I'm saying. It's still in the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna catch me down there with Steven Adams, but it used to be used down there not just with Steven Adams. You was down there with Steven Adams, Reggie Evans,
Or
Nick
Marcus
Collison.
Gasol and Zach Randolph.
Yeah, and they was really on that.
Noah
Ready to
and
beat
Taj
your ass.
Gibson.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Taj Gibson.
Who would you take to be a first-time All-Star next year?
Next year,
Donovan Clingan.
Got a lot of clean Kong love this episode.
Stephon Castle.
I like that.
They're gonna be so good. They should have multiple. Well, the Aaron Fox then. Fuck.
Austin Reeves.
That's
Especially if
another good one.
LeBron's not there.
It's a good one.
More opportunity.
That's a very good one, Derek.
Has Desmond Bain ever been an All-Star?
No, he has
Nope.
not.
Has Franz Wagner never been?
Nope.
Who Franz Wagner?
It was supposed to be Franz year
He's
this
gonna come
year.
back on the chip on his shoulder. He was hurt. Franz Wagner.
Who is the best coach in the NBA?
Is it
Joe
Joe
Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla.
It's Joe Mazzulla.
Joe
I still
Mitch
was thinking
Johnson. Mitch Johnson
Spoelstra
gets some
because
love. Spo is always.
he's always up there. But
I think Spo is always just like locked in.
I think Joe may have snatched his chain.
Give me Joe Mazzulla. There you go. Is funny.
What?
What the fuck does that mean?
He's
I
always
think
kind of
he's-
like locked in as like one of the
Oh,
best.
locked in is one of the best. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like mentally. He's like he's always locked
He never
in.
laughed in his life. He's just always like,
I'm gonna take Spo. I think no matter what, the results always sometimes are just funky because I think I put it on a little bit more of the roster than always just coaching because I've seen him maximize everybody.
Oh yeah, he had Gabe. He the reason y'all paid Gabe Vincent.
Yeah.
yeah. But also, I think Joe Mazzulla. Think about the roster Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
was
He's doing it
rocking
too.
with. He maximized. I was gonna do a most disappointing player for every team on the pod a few weeks ago, And I got to the Celtics. I said, "What the? There's not a single disappointing player on this roster, from Jaylen Brown to Baylor Shireman."
It was Josh Minot till he got
and it wasn't even, and he was still pretty
he
good.
was good. I was disappointed that he got traded.
I saw Celtic fans saying, "Man, I miss Josh."
He said his
Minott."
best
Yeah.
game of his career yesterday, right?
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Against the Knicks, 22, 5-2.
Shout out Josh.
And he said something that I've been saying a long time.
All about
And
Cat?
No, not about. No, what did he say about Cat?
Oh,
man,
he said
Cat
that
my homie, but
Cat don't like to play physical.
I was trying to. I hope he get mad from
No, I
hearing
didn't hear
this.
that. But I remember, I always talk about the game that I went to go see, Kevin Durant versus Luka Doncic in Barclays Center. Sitting courtside, was doing some media with the NBA or with the Nets team. They gave me a Polaroid camera, take some cool pictures. I did, cool.
It's a role game for them.
I said that this shit didn't feel like a Nets game. It felt like a road game because it was so many Dallas Mavericks fans. And Brooklyn Nets fans like, oh my God, Kenny just talking. No, motherfucker, that arena just doesn't have a ton of fans. That was with Kevin Durant. Now I can imagine now when Josh Minot is the best player and they're going against the New York Knicks, a crosstown rival. Well, yeah, Josh Minot said, I only been here for a little bit, but damn, every game felt like a road game.
You know what was crazy? I was watching that Heat game where Luka would drop 60, and at some point the fans started cheering for Luka.
Well, the Laker fans travel.
Like that was
Yeah, they
the Lakers
oh
are one of those
yeah, that's true.
franchises.
Because I'm just like Luka's scoring, and these people are cheering loud.
You got to
as hell.
remember, also Bron played there, so some of them fans probably just been following Bron's teams
Yeah.
since he left. So
I feel like the Lakers be like that everywhere they go.
100%. They were in the UC and it was crazy. That was pre-Luka. That was with Russell Westbrook on the team, right? Like, yeah, Lakers fans are ridiculous. I think Bulls fans are up there too. We just ain't had nothing to cheer about for a long time. Give us some time.
What active player will be what active player will make a good head coach?
Active player that will make a good head coach. It's always the
TJ McConnell.
It's always a sneaky backup point guard.
TJ McConnell's.
TJ McConnell's not bad.
Maybe Tyus Jones.
Ty's somebody that make the right decision most of the time. I ain't mad at that. LeBron James, the player coach next season.
I think he's going to own and versus.
No, he
coach.
said he doesn't want to own the team anymore. You didn't see that from this week?
Yeah, he said.
I think he saw the
I
price
seen
being 7 to 10 million. A billion. He said, "Fuck it, that's for y'all."
he ain't got to spend it all. He just got to get in on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, having part of a 7 to 10 billion is still a lot of money.
Why does Grant Williams feel like a coach?
He does?
he told me in our interview he don't want to coach. He wants to go into front office stuff.
Okay.
He's a nerd about the second apron. Like he knows the rules of the second apron as a player.
wow.
So he wants to do that post career.
That's amazing. He knows that as a player already.
And I think he got to think about what his money looking like. So he got to know that second apron. You know what I'm saying? My contract up next year. I got to see what type of money I'm making. But I could definitely see him doing something post career NBA related still.
Yeah, he strikes me as if he was a coach, he'd be a player.
He said
coach.
trade deadline he wanted to be in the room with them. But he didn't know if he was going to be one of the people traded. So,
Hey, let me in the room. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. If y'all got to trade me, let me in there. Yeah, you know, for Grant, we attach Grant's money to this.
he's just a throw in.
just sitting there like, oh,
Imagine helping orchestrate your own trade.
if y'all put me in there, y'all may can get a second round 4 years from now. just putting that out there. They're like, oh shit, that's a good idea.
Last one for like coaching. Who has the best defensive schemes?
The what?
Best defensive schemes. Like anytime there's a star player or anything like that.
Rudy
who do you
Fernandez.
trust?
Rudy Fernandez is not a bad answer.
Rudy Fernandez.
That might be your best guess because they suck. So you have to be watching to know that he's really good at that.
He just throws doubles and blitzes at stars and just try to make the ball get out their hand.
I loved Jordan Ott shit when they had a full roster, personally. But obviously it's tough when you, at this point, they're kind of shuffling so much.
I mean, Mitch Johnson's ability to, I know he has Wemby, but his defensive system of making sure Wemby doesn't get stuck on the perimeter, make sure he's always roaming in the paint. It's always something I'm impressed with.
I'm going Joe still. They don't lose possessions, if that makes sense.
I think I'm gonna go Mark Dayton though. And I feel like all these coaches have some type of benefit. Like obviously you got the players to make it happen.
Yeah,
but
you have to, really.
He's gonna make sure your number one player is just not comfortable at all.
Like that. It's because they do all that damn fouling.
Which team is ran the best?
Like-
OKC. I feel like this is just OKC.
OKC, Boston. Those are
Yeah.
the two.
I'm gonna go Boston. Boston don't really miss much.
No,
Not on
they don't
draft
at
picks,
all.
not on trades. I mean, Celtics fans are
Brassy.
saying that they lost the Vucevic trade, but like whatever.
Woods got hurt.
Yeah.
That
Brad
was just,
Stevens.
yeah, you couldn't predict that.
Brad
And it
Stevens
just-
is good.
They just built one of the best teams, like just
What
starting
if they even
fives we've
trade
ever
for
seen.
Vooch?
Anthony Simons.
Simons. So how did y'all lose the trade?
Well, Anthony Simons is playing pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't want them to trade Anthony Simons personally.
But I think Vooch was playing good before y'all hurt.
Every other game type thing at a 36-year-old center. I think he could show some value in the postseason once he come back. Just
Yeah.
by being a big body. going
Yeah,
against
that's
some
kind
big
of really
teams.
what you traded him for.
What was the most surprising move at the deadline?
I gotta think about the deadline. Oh, Jaren Jackson Jr. trade was super
Yes,
surprising.
Jaren's trade.
Yeah, but go on through your answer right there.
No, I didn't have one. I couldn't think of
Pelicans
it.
not putting nobody.
Oh, the Pelicans not putting nobody on the block. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
even the Anthony Davis move was super
Yeah,
surprising.
but that was, yeah.
We kind of knew he might get traded, but we didn't think Wizards. Jaren kind of just felt left field on both sides.
Oh,
We didn't
Trae
know
Young,
he was
that
gonna-
has-
Trey Young to the Wizards. I did not think Trae Young was going to get traded
That's
to the
because you don't
Wizards.
listen to
Mid-season.
me. Because I'm the one that told y'all the Wizards are the only team that should be interested, and they traded from a week later.
You were the only one that said that?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like that conversation was already in the air.
Then I started it.
I don't know about all that.
Okay. The
You get-
archives
you
are the
give me-
archives.
Well, KB do got sources, Mike, so you have to remember that.
I
Them
got
sources is bro, trust me.
this is the crazy part because I did break that one Vooch tweet. I tweeted eyes emojis because of the Lakers, and
Yeah.
people thought I was like teeing something up, some type of breaking news. First of all, we're well past the trade deadline, so there's nothing to even break. But I promise you, that's probably the only time I'll ever be able to beat Shams on anything NBA related,
Yeah.
ever. Like he on his game, you know. So I'll take my win.
Did he contact you about beating him? Oh.
Wait. Say that one more
I haven't
time.
talked to Shams.
That would have been cool.
Did
Like,
he
hey, good shit.
contact you on beating him?
Oh.
That's why I said say it one more time.
You know, I haven't talked to Shams.
Who contacts you about beating him?
Nobody.
No.
I don't beat nobody.
Not even myself. Who was the funnest team to watch this season?
Charlotte.
Spurs.
You said Spurs?
Said Spurs.
And Wemby?
Yeah. You said Charlotte.
Yeah.
Great answer too. Great
Charlotte
answer too.
Hornets, yeah. Charlotte Hornets. Got to see him in person, you know.
The beginning of the year, Sixers was up
Even though
there.
they lost at the game I went to. No, Sixers was.
Sixers was really up there.
Now,
Maxey
now
was
you
playing?
can't pay me to watch a game until one of them guys come back. My goodness, it's bad over there.
You don't want to watch Justin Edwards?
I don't want to see Trent Wofford miss another three.
You want to see campaign?
I remember when the Heat was must see.
Campaign is there, yeah. Give me
I
some
remember when the
campaign
Heat
minutes.
was must see TV for the first couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, on their new offense.
Yeah, they back though. Just last week they had somebody drop 83.
I'm good.
Well, you know, dropping 83 is harder than dropping 60.
Let me quit. I be trying to.
He was
purposely-
trolling.
I be trying to purposely piss off people. No, Bam was cooking.
Oh, Tari did hit a 3 yesterday.
He did. Get off his mama bumper too, y'all. Leave her alone.
They've been.
Why?
Yeah.
Because why they on her bumper?
She don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
she don't
she go
want
back
that
and forth
motherfucker
with them.
bumper.
That's why
If she
that's
want to
why I
ask
love
Lethal
it.
Shooter, hey, when the next time you in Houston, y'all leave
Oh,
her, leave her
she
the
said
fuck,
that. That's
leave
really
her
funny.
the fuck alone.
That's
Yeah.
really funny.
But she don't
I
need,
thought she had her
she
comments
don't need
turned off,
nobody
too.
to leave her alone. She got there. She be cooking them.
Well, if she tweeted stuff like that, she's obviously playing around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she ain't.
She know the game.
That's so hilarious.
She know the game.
That's because he had missed 21
just-
straight threes. So it's like it was him and Trent Wofford.
And you know if she's watching every game or if she's not at it. So
and she
she's
understands how this is a big
like,
contract.
imagine
year for
watching
him.
your baby miss 15 straight. You just waiting on that
That's
next
exactly
one.
the type she be
You
saying.
just
What's
waiting
up
on
with
the
my
next
baby?
one.
Shout out to Auntie Easton, man. She called Tari Peso. So the next time we see Tari, I'll be like, Peso!
Who was the biggest
You know what the
disappointment
fuck-
this season?
How the fuck you know?
Biggest disappointment this season.
Player or team? Just,
Biggest disappointment.
oh.
That's a good question, Mike.
Biggest disappointment.
Clippers,
I'm put.
start to finish, even though of course they have been good recently, but before that went on a high streak.
The-
They're a
I'm a-
ninth seed right now.
I'm gonna say the Trae Young era of what we thought the Hawks were gonna be. The Hawks turned it up, but I thought it was
That's
gonna be a
that's a
lot
better
different.
answer than mine. Yeah,
The Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic deserve it.
I
to
thought
be
they
up
were
there.
going to be like a top 4 seed in the East.
it's not too late.
Still can.
I don't know, man.
Oh, man, Mike.
They done had 2 embarrassing losses.
You might have
this week.
stumped me, man. Biggest disappointment?
Is it a disappointment for the Pelicans, or are you just looking at his injuries
Who?
for the Pelicans?
I
Not
thought
just
they'd
you,
be
I'm
better
just-
than a 25-win team for sure.
Yeah, I definitely thought they would be better
yeah,
than
yeah,
a
yeah.
25-win team.
You know what? I'm gonna be real right here. I'm disappointed in the season Andrew Nemhard had, but it ain't about him. He got hurt early on. But I think we all was kind of excited.
I definitely thought he was making an all-star team this year.
Well,
I thought
I
it
thought
was
he
gonna
was-
be like
MIP
MIP conversation.
I'm also, as a Paul George fan, disappointed in that season.
Yeah.
Because this is the second year of that? Or is this all the first year? Am I fucking tweaking?
Paul George played there last year.
He did play there last year. He was on the roster.
Which year is where he came back and he was and Max
that was
is
last
That was
year.
last year.
That was last
That
year.
was when,
was last year.
that was when they was
Holy
playing the
shit,
Suns last
time
year.
is fucking
Yeah, he
flying.
played 41 last year.
So
Was
yeah,
we watching that in here?
I don't know why do we remember.
I think that's the only reason.
I think it was just so
vaguely remember.
jarring that Maxey was hot and Paul George was
The
in the
issue
last
for
few
me
minutes.
is that I don't know it was 2 years ago if it was 7 months ago.
And I'm looking at it. That was his first game of the year.
Yeah.
And he waved off Maxey in a game where he shot 28% from the field. Hell no. How
But
much
it
time?
feel like the
Tyrese
coach.
Maxey had 32 at that point. He was like,
It felt like the coach assigned that because Maxey got off
Yeah.
that shit easily. Like here, it was no pushback.
Yeah,
and
I
Paul
didn't-
George stepped right into it like good looking young fella.
That shit didn't make no fucking
So
sense.
with this being the second year, I was expecting some more.
He was actually buying into being a glue guy this year too.
He
So
was.
I hate the fact that he had to get caught with what he got caught
the
with.
most money a glue guy has ever made in the NBA season.
And now I just feel like Paul George is my guy. That's my dog. Like I be seeing little shit. I be like, damn, why? I just seen a clip of like Jeff Teague saying when Paul George played for the Pacers, CJ Miles shot a shot against the Cavs in the playoffs, and Paul George like, I gotta get that shot.
Yeah.
Gotta get that shot. And then the same thing happened, and Paul George got that shot, he missed. And Jeff Teague said in the locker room, CJ Miles is like, and it was a Paul
Ball
George
game. That picture of Paul-
Gatorade commercial ball game.
No, yeah, I think he said,
I'm like, how do my boy PG be finding himself in these fucking positions? You know how many people I've seen hit the side of the backboard y'all don't give a fuck about? But when my guy did it,
but you know, I
it
think
was all world.
That's because they had that microphone on the rim. That shit was loud.
I feel like I'm secretly like a big Paul George fan.
Why secretly, motherfucker?
Yeah, why you DL on Paul George?
Because I really root for Paul George.
Shout out to
Like,
the closet.
I think he's like not 101, but like he is a very special player like in the NBA history. And I don't think he gets enough credit for like just what he kind of just how good of a basketball player he was. And I enjoy all the memes and stuff like that, but I see too many people that have that respect for Paul George, so I'm like it kind of balances out.
How
As
many
much as
times was he
people-
an All-Star in your mind?
How many
7,
He's played 15 years if that helps.
8.
I would give him 10.
8-time All-Star.
probably about 8 or 9.
9. How many times did he make All-NBA?
4. 5.
More.
Damn.
6, 7.
6 times.
Impressive.
How many times did he win Most Improved Player?
Once.
How many times did he make all defensive? Well, KB would know.
I know the answer. Y'all
4
tell
times.
me. 4 times exactly. Yeah.
4.
That's a very ridiculous career.
For him
Yeah.
to live through the run where he was LeBron James in the Heatles and he was going toe to toe with that's some shit in basketball history that could just never
Who
be
was his
erased.
number 2?
David West.
David West.
David West, Lance Stevenson.
Roy Hibbert was having himself a
No, I know the players
season.
on the team. I'm saying who was the number 2?
Probably Lance.
David West or Lance Stevenson.
I would go D West probably.
I'll go Lance.
Against a big
Lance would
3
be out
Heat.
there. Lance would be out there making them dance.
Against a big 3 Heat. My boy was going toe to toe, giving you moments. The dunk on Birdman, the shot to send it to overtime, the 3-point. Oh man!
And I think the best part about it is just people didn't project him to kind of do these things. Like he came in and he was gonna be a really good wing next to Danny Granger, or he was gonna see, but like Danny Granger got hurt and all of a sudden he started popping off. Him going through those playoff series with LeBron, that shit was new to him. It's not like he just been doing this shit all prior before. Like it was a time
what
to be
pick was
alive.
he in the draft? Do you remember?
Was he like 10
Yep.
from Fresno?
Yep. Fresno State.
Fresno State.
He was doing so good.
Fresno State.
What's the most points I think Lance Stevenson has scored in the game?
in a game?
I like
40, 35.
33.
You
I guess
remember
a little bit lower
you
than I
remember when
thought
he
it was
made who was that fall because he stepped on his shoe?
That was
Somebody on the red team?
I don't
Jeff
know.
Green.
Jeff Green. Yeah.
Jeff Green.
I still hold on to this day. He
who,
made his ass fall.
who remember when somebody embarrassed him and then my boy said, You remember that?
No.
Yeah, I remember.
Russ,
Yeah.
I think it's like
Hey,
Paul
Russ
George.
is the only person that could do that, bro.
Because
Anybody
I'm pretty
else
sure
do that
didn't
before.
Lance do the Rock the Baby celebration?
Oh,
in that
did he?
game?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened in that game. Russ was getting his lick back.
Lance
Are y'all
Stevenson.
familiar with Lance Stevenson?
What you mean? Out of Cincinnati?
Like no, before that.
No.
Lance Stevenson is like best player in the country, about to take this shit over by storm. Shit ain't really go right, had to go to Cincinnati. They maybe implemented the college rule, so he had to go to college. But then like shit kind of dropped, but then he came in the league and still was one of them ones and carved out a lane. Like Lance Stevenson, I think, was maybe like the all-time leading scorer at Lincoln. If I'm not mistaken, did he go to Lincoln? I know Lincoln had Sebastian Telfair. They might have had Lance Stevenson, but like they might have had a documentary on Lance Stevenson when he was in high school.
Hey, Lance Stevenson was that man.
Yeah, he one of my favorite interviews of all time.
Boy, was in the
play
gym.
2K?
wasn't he?
He pull up to the Zoom and he in the gym sweating his ass off, no shirt on. Like, y'all ready? Like, bro, on your phone right now? You can't even. You remember what the show was? It was showing you highlights. He couldn't even see the highlights. And then,
I love the fact that he got his bag, but once that man went to Charlotte, he didn't do shit.
at all.
Like, it wasn't even close.
And then he had a smaller stint with the Pacers again. He looked good again.
He did.
And that was it.
And then it seemed like he just needed to stay with the Pacers.
The
Miami-
Pacers know what they
Miami
doing.
too, right?
Tyreek Evans was killing with the Pacers too that one year.
They know how to turn into a most improved. That's what they do.
Next question we got is who has the biggest excuse for the season not going as planned? I think the Pelicans.
Yeah,
kinda
he's
fall
the
back into
all-time
this
leading scorer in New York State high school basketball history. 2,946 points. He broke the previous record set by Lincoln graduate Sebastian Telfair.
I'll say, to answer your question, Mike, probably the Pacers.
He said, "Fuck all that shit."
I would say one more thing about Lance Stevenson. He had what they call hood handles. In the NBA, you know, people usually
Who's number one on that list for you?
hood handles.
Because I got my answer.
I don't know how to think about
If
it.
it's one person who handles I can take, and I could go to like the court in the Plex or Rucker Park with it, Tyreek Evans. I want his handles so bad, bro. He got real hood handles where he just but he's also built like a fucking linebacker at a 6'5" height. So he's strong, fast, and got a smooth ass handle.
I love me some hood hand. Jordan Crawford had a little bit of hood.
Yeah,
hand.
he did.
Yeah.
Hashtag hood handles. That's a YouTube page right there. I mean, Twitter. Just drop they mixes.
Facts. He gave somebody an idea.
Just gave you a free.
Bobo in
a
the
free-
Philippines. Stat line, 38 points, 15 rebounds, 5 blocks.
Shaq tried to tell y'all, man.
He going crazy. He putting motherfuckers in a cup.
Orlando.
I didn't know he was still hooping. Thought he probably
How many
started.
times can it be an excuse in a row though before it's a problem?
I
or
feel
issue?
you. No, I completely agree. But with Franz have only played a handful of games. He's like their best player sometimes.
What happened?
He said, "What team has the most excuses for what would you say?"
What team has the biggest excuse for not having the season go as they wanted to?
Right.
And I said the Pacers. They went to the finals last year. They lost Miles Turner in off season. Tyrese Halliburton tore his Achilles. I don't
Season
think they
went exactly
project-
how they wanted it to. Honestly,
You said what?
I think this season went exactly how they wanted it to.
You think they expect to be 15 and 55?
I think they wanted to
100%.
pick. I think
You
they
were the
wanted
only
that pick for
person that
sure.
was like locking there over.
Yeah.
You were the only person.
Once Tyrese went down, I think the story was a little bit, especially how they
What
kind
was-
of started.
I don't know what was the.
I
biggest-
didn't think they would be worst team in the East.
But that's by design, though.
They
I
did
didn't
start off
think
with a
that-
bunch of injuries. Too.
I don't know if I thought that too, but once
But I
it
thought they would
showed-
at least be like a competent team.
I didn't see that. At
I
all.
had that for the Celtics.
Saying, oh no, I didn't have it for either.
I didn't have.
Yeah, I had it for the Celtics, but I'm not sure if I felt. I didn't know they was gonna be the worst team, but I don't think I thought that they was gonna be as good as you thought.
Yeah, I did have them around the play, like 6 or 5 seed, but it didn't really work.
And you
out.
locked it, by the way.
I did.
You locked it.
What team is? What team would you pick to win the finals this year?
The Thunder, or the Spurs. It's one of the West teams.
I love that you said the Spurs because I feel like the Spurs is standing in a lot of people's way.
No team is head and shoulders above the competition. Like I think last year we went into the postseason, I was like, oh yes, OKC's, to lose. and they ended up winning. This year, I don't feel that way about any team. Like, I think OKC is the favorite, but like if they didn't win, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, because those other teams are good just as good.
With the addition of Tatum, I mean, it's hard not to put the Celtics in there.
It's hard for me not to pick the Celtics for the East, at least.
That would be my top 3 teams.
Say it
right
again.
now. OKC, Spurs, Boston Celtics.
I don't think it's a bad 3, Darrick.
I feel like we started off the season with Nuggets as like the strongest 2, and we didn't even really talk about
I'm
it.
staying 10 toes on with everything that I said, Mike. Give me the Knicks.
Oh yeah, Darrick, you kind of have to do that too.
You do.
The playoffs haven't started.
You gonna say, yeah, you're right. I'll go to answer your question. I'll also go OKC.
Which team is most likely a first-round exit? Yo, I'm gonna say a higher.
The
I was
Houston
about to
Rockets.
say,
Yeah.
the
I
Miami
ain't gonna
Heat.
say,
No,
yeah,
maybe not even Heat.
which top 4
Of-
seed is most likely a first
Oh,
round?
Of the top
top
four.
4. The Rockets still 4? Yes, they are. The Houston Rockets.
He couldn't wait, but I agree. I agree with you, Darrick.
Yeah, I say Houston Rockets.
Out East is like,
the Cavs play the Raptors potentially?
Cavs.
What is
and that's
Cade
just
Cunningham health going to look
history.
like?
right?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, because if they play the Heat and he's not healthy,
It's a tough time.
That could
for
be
them,
tough.
man. It's a tough
or
time
even
for
if
them.
they end up playing Atlanta, that could be tough too. Or Charlotte. You know,
Damn, you just
because
anybody.
that's the play-in. That's the play-in shit. Like it could go either way.
Hey, that East
There's
gets tough
four
in that
different- there's
play-in,
four
boy. The
possible
play-in
teams that you
teams
can
don't
play. Yeah, they don't want to play Charlotte in that first round or the Heat.
Keep
They
going.
would much rather play Atlanta or the Sixers.
You just told me they wouldn't want to see Atlanta.
Did I say that? I thought I said the Heat.
Yeah, you said the Heat. You said or Atlanta or Charlotte.
But I'm saying like if for favorable matchup wise, Atlanta or Philly would be like ideal for them.
But they still wouldn't want to see him.
It's a
Sometimes
totem
do
pole.
that giggle and it's
There's a totem pole. Charlotte and Miami are at the top.
Of the list that they don't want to see.
Yeah.
But they don't want to see any of them. Who the fuck do they want to see?
they're gonna
They're
buy
gonna
it.
have to be
The
somebody.
Sixers.
But that's the team least likely to get in.
Exactly. They just got lucky. Luck happens, shit. Look at the Miami Heat. They won 2 games in a row and went to the finals. Luck happens.
Damn. That whole run was just luck. What Gabe Vincent did in that series versus the Celtics was just luck.
What
when
Max
Jimmy
Strus
Butler was
did to the
dragging them
Bulls
to in
in
the
that
first
one
round.
game, my baby.
Nigga got a hashtag.
Yeah, we had to leave with 5 minutes
He got
left.
a catchphrase. Luck happens.
Hey, that's the motto of this whole playoff series. Luck happens.
What team is most likely to do a Cinderella run?
I'm fucking crying. The Miami Heat.
This the Heat.
The Heat. That's crazy that
I
they
hate
still in
that
that
it's them.
category.
Oh, shit.
Because that's just who they've been. And they just so happy with that being their identity. We might do something.
Yeah, are they happy with it, or is it just how the cookie
They-
crumbles?
I'll change my
Ain't
answer.
no
The Los
trades?
Angeles, the Clippers.
The Hornets. The Hornets.
Don't fuck with Kawhi.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Clippers. Hey, if Kawhi gonna play like he is,
Ain't they on a 3-game losing
Yes,
streak?
they have.
they
not
are.
won a
But you know
little bit.
what? They can't fall out of the plane.
It's actually
No,
pretty-
they
always-
can, but they can be fucked with. He's saying don't fuck with them. They cannot make the playoffs.
Last man I want to see is Kawhi.
I'm taking OKC in 5, Spurs in 5 in that series.
Oh man,
It's a close fight though.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you look at the end of the games, we actually won.
You add all the points together, we actually have more.
last question of the NBA Enjoyer Survey: which team is most likely to make a big trade this offseason?
The Cavs, if they flame out.
The Knicks.
Orlando.
Ooh, I like that.
Paulo,
Or
you are a king.
Jalen.
Wait, what?
Suggs.
What?
Why would they trade Paulo?
Oh, I don't mind them trading Paolo. It's about trading him to the Kings that I'm wanting.
No, well, you know the Kings gonna get involved in anything they can.
They ain't
so.
got shit.
Right.
They gonna trade Darren Peterson for him?
Look at Mike. Instead of being like, you right. They might. They could.
they
It
gonna
ain't
find a way.
impossible.
They gonna find a way.
See?
Good job, Mike. Thank you for the survey. We holding that until
Yeah.
Tuesday
I'm
or
going to have to revise it, though. Some of
because they were so topical.
Yeah.
It's all good. One thing that bothered me on last Tuesday's episode, I read through the comments and stuff, and one of the comments that
I
had
like
a
when
lot
you
of likes
bothered.
was, "Damn, I guess Unplugged is dead." We did 40 minutes in the middle of the show about gas station stuff, lottery stuff. I think people just expect it to be at the end of the show. When in reality, we go on these tangents and it be half of the show. Like today, we ain't really do that. But
Well, no, he started off with.
some bullshit. Yeah. No, I mean like in the bad way, but like it's some, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like Unplugged is not dead. We just don't have to do it at the end of the show for it to be the thing.
Yeah, it just happens throughout the flow of the
It
show.
just happens.
And they
in the
don't
show.
understand too.
I was talking about pubes in the middle of basketball.
Yeah, I literally saw the Mike Ball burner go from. He said, "How did they go from whatever we was talking about to KB fading his pubes?"
Yeah, I just
They don't understand too. On Tuesday, we have the linear show. We do the podcast. As soon as the podcast is over, P is starting to get ready for Teed Up. So we don't always have just an extra hour or two to also just talk.
That's very true. Yeah, like it's all back to back.
It's
So we
literally
don't
back
have
to
a
back
break
to
to
back.
eat. We in here from 9. Some days I get out of here at 2:30, so I'm in here from 9 a.m. to 2:30, haven't eaten. Might have a headache. You know, it shit happens. Might have a headache. Might have somewhere to run to. It's plenty of times Darrick come here like, Christian, what we doing? Cause I got a haircut. Like I gotta be in and out. Like,
But it also is just very rare on our bigger episodes that we don't do non-NBA shit. On Thursdays and Thursdays.
so let's
specifically.
get into it.
All right, let's do it.
How do
I
y'all?
gotta run to the bathroom.
That's
Go
fine.
ahead.
Let's see if you gonna walk as you gotta run.
Anytime Dare go to the bathroom, you know he about to fuck that bathroom up.
For y'all that couldn't hear him say, "No, this is a real quick one."
That means it's been sitting there for an hour.
Festering.
Shit, marinating.
What they call it, prairie dogging?
Yeah.
He prairie dogging and that shit. You gonna sit in it? All right, you
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
probably warm.
It is.
It gotta be.
It is. This is like I like our little thing over there, but this is really kind of unique when you just sit your ass over
I
there.
wouldn't want to sit in there because there's no, I don't know, privacy. I feel like the table give me a level of privacy.
Yeah, because I don't always want my socks showing. Sometimes I'll be flooding and shit like that.
Yeah.
I also, I've on some. This gonna sound crazy. I feel like your camera time ain't really hitting on here. I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like this is just kind of dim. It's a little
Yeah,
dimmer.
it's a little dim
This is
over
like the main stage.
Well, they dim it because of his head.
Backup singing ass spot. This is where they put the backup dancers at.
It is a moody lighting over there.
Yeah, like even when I'm looking over here, I feel like I'm D Mills right now. Like
That light over, the lights above, that one is so much brighter than that.
I looked at it.
other one. So I can see that.
But what I was gonna say is, what? Did y'all see that girl from The Bachelorette? All the shit that's happening with that?
Kind of.
Can y'all fill me in?
I saw Acho. Emmanuel
Yup,
Acho.
Emmanuel Acho.
I saw a TikTok about from his perspective, but I don't know much else outside of that.
Okay.
Because he said he was hosting, and they knew about it. Like
Oh,
he
he
hosted
was
that
gonna host-
episode.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And they knew about it because he said that they did so many background checks on him. So of course they had to do the background checks on the people. So they knew about it,
They
but
just
just
didn't
didn't
see the
care
video.
because there's no video.
Yep.
And he put it on the same level with the NFL because that's obviously he's an NFL guy. That like he said, this is his words, not mine. Ray Rice got suspended 2 games for
Before they
hitting,
saw the video?
and then they saw the video and he was out of the league. So that video adds some extra things. So
Which I don't know how to feel about that. Because the videos of things do, I guess, matter. It's a touchy conversation because we are talking about domestic violence. Like hitting a woman, I don't give a fuck if you like. I wouldn't do this to Dana.
yeah, we shouldn't need a video to believe a woman
Exactly.
been hit by someone. Yeah.
I wouldn't flick Dana, let alone. But video does carry weight.
Oh, he won line. That was a very quick one. So quick that I don't know if them hands washed. Okay.
You came in time when we talked about the topic or whatever. I was asking the guys how they felt about that Bachelorette girl stuff. Did you see that?
No.
So I wish I knew her name. I don't.
Is it?
I don't.
I don't even want to say it. 'cause
Yeah,
it
it's
is
not, I
not-
guess it's not real.
I could care less to know it. And then like we about to pump her up. But they have, you know, the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
I guess she had her own season, and the season is done. It's wrapped up. ABC, I think, was going to air it.
Mm-hmm.
They removed it, and they're not going to air it because she had a domestic violence history. But video came out, and
Oh,
domestic.
is this the girl that she threw a chair or some shit?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did see something about that.
And well, Mike wanted to be filled in and left. Mike is just like in his own fucking world sometimes. I swear.
I'm not sitting in his
I
chair.
swear. I don't even know. I don't even need to fill y'all in because y'all have seen it.
Fill the people in.
Well, yeah, okay. The lady had her own bachelorette, the domestic violence history. Even before this video, I guess it was a thing. And we was talking about how, like, KB was saying, Emmanuel Acho was saying NFL kind of does that or did that, like with the Ray Rice thing. He was suspended 2 games, and the video came out, and it was crazy, and so he was out the league. Which I don't know how to feel about that because, yeah, domestic violence is crazy. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you need video or whatever. Maybe it's, I don't know. But the video is crazy.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't seen it. Like, she's
No,
not
I've never
only hitting him and attacking him, she threw the chair. Her daughter was present.
So yeah, now
Her
she's
daughter
getting
was in the
charged.
direction of when she threw the chair.
She's getting charged with reckless child abuse. So that means that you threw something, like I guess in the state of Utah is where it happened. And I guess in the state of Utah, if you throw something aggressively towards a child, even if it don't hit them, just because they had the opportunity, you could still be charged with reckless child endangerment or something like that.
Which I think is an incredible law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit always. I'm truly blessed, and I have grown up in a broken household to that extent.
Right.
Like, I couldn't imagine being, I don't know how old the kid is, a 4-year-old and seeing your parents.
That
or-
was a young,
Yeah.
when you hear the video and a child says, "Mommy," or whatever, and they're crying, that was a young child.
See, I just,
Yeah.
was a
That's
young
just
child.
sad. I couldn't, being a kid in that situation, you're the most innocent one in the room. You don't have nothing to do with that situation.
and now your brain chemistry is shifting because this
Yeah.
is your norm.
And you're like traumatized from it too. So like it already creates like this traumatic response to like, and like you should just never be around that type of situation.
Me and my wife, every relationship, people argue and stuff. Anytime we have a disagreement, we just save it to the kids are bed, and we can, if you got to scream at each other, so be it. The kids can't be nowhere near this.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how that's not the mindset from some parents.
It's a
Because they're not, the kid should not be a victim of what's going on in your relationship.
Yeah.
A lot of times, honestly, a kid would save the argument because it makes you realize how unimportant it is.
Yeah.
Kids are
Yeah.
so innocent and funny. Kids are
just
some of
wanna
the
have
best.
fun.
Yeah, they're some of the most hilarious people in the world because some real shit will be happening, and a kid will just be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oopsie.
kids just want to have fun, man.
Yeah.
They don't want to be involved in no
I
domestic
think it's girls
violence
just want to have fun,
situations.
D-Mills.
Them too.
but yeah.
So it's just the victim in the whole thing is obviously the kid more than anybody else.
Yeah.
They removed the whole show, so you lose your bachelorette shit. You looking crazy out
TV
here.
deal.
I
all the
already
money
don't know how
invested.
she got the bachelorette position, if I'm being completely honest.
Was she one of those people that was on the previous like Bachelor? She got eliminated because that's how I feel like they be doing it a lot. This guy was a fan favorite on the Bachelorette, and then 2 years down the line he gets his own show.
Okay.
Because he didn't win that show, and he was a fan favorite and a good looking guy, yada yada. So maybe it was something like that. But
Possibly, probably, yeah.
yes, it's unfortunate all this stuff happens, man. And this is just a public one. Imagine the thousands and millions of situations that's not from a superstar or, like somebody that's on camera or it just goes undetected. or not
That's
talked about.
also the other thing. You gotta have some screws loose, extremely loose, to where, because none of us are perfect, right? But your partner, just imagine y'all tweaking out, not to this level, and then your partner pulls out your phone. To keep going when you know you being filmed, it, to me, is a whole level of that. It's just kind of
Like
crazy.
that means you just blacked out.
You just don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, nothing else around you mattered. It's just you had tunnel vision on what you wanted to do, and you were gonna do it regardless.
I've been watching a lot of like individual true crime videos because I find it so fascinating some of the motives people have to do ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
And it makes me appreciate that I'm never in that mindset. I watched one where this couple was together, then they split, broke it apart, may have hooked up a few times in between, but they weren't together. And he went on
Gotta
to
get
just
some ass.
date somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Just date somebody else for a brief amount of time. Like hooked up with this lady. His first girlfriend killed that lady.
What?
And then in the video they was like, yeah, her motives are like wishy-washy, but there was, how you gotta prove something beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
They have video of it. So they think she just killed
Just 'cause
this
she was
lady
ex.
because she was with her ex-boyfriend. This lady had no idea that the man she hooked up with had a crazy ex, and now she's dead because of it. That's
Are you more
mind-blowing
fascinated
to me.
because it's real? Like, would you not be fascinated with Law and Order? Because it's like it's the same story.
No, because you know why? Episode's too damn long for me.
It's an hour long.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like I said.
When I was
Ain't that shit the same as a true crime?
No,
doc?
no, no. I'm talking YouTube videos. These videos be 15 minutes.
Okay.
when I was dating, that was a fear for me. I didn't want to deal with no crazy
I can feel that.
ex. Like last thing I want to do was have to fight or like have to be in a situation.
Just be like, bro, you got it.
You ever had a crazy ex?
No,
You ever had a crazy just partner?
no.
You ever had a crazy ex?
No.
You ever had my fault. You ever had a crazy ex? Or somebody that showed some signs or anything?
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't think it's crazy until that. But I've seen some crazy stuff.
What's the craziest thing you have ever experienced or heard somebody experience firsthand? A cousin, a friend? We don't need names.
Ask the question again.
What's the craziest? So I'll give an example. One of the craziest things I heard. I had a friend. He was. Listen to this shit. I had a friend, a close friend. Y'all know this friend. He was dealing with. We were a lot younger because I think this story would be a little crazier today, but no, actually it would. He starts talking to a girl. The girl tells him, "Hey, we ain't finna be dating. We just kind of friends with benefits. I don't really need nothing more, nothing less. We cool to hang out. I ain't looking for no relationship." She tells him this. He like, okay. He goes and just does what he does because they not dating. And I can't remember specifically what he did. He didn't go he didn't date nobody or nothing. But like I think he maybe I can't remember exactly what he did, but she like slashed his tire and he had like his newer car. And it was because he ain't do something that was like on like some boyfriend level. But the crazy part was she was the one that established, because he came in there as the girl you met. No dude comes in a situation thinking it's finna be some friends or benefit shit, but she established that in the door.
Seemed like somebody that wanted an open relationship without actually having an open relationship.
And it was that was one of the craziest things I ever heard. Now, if he was on some, you know what I'm saying, but for her to establish that and then be mad when the establishment that you wanted was happening, it was kind of one of the craziest things I heard.
Yeah.
So I was asking if you had any story like that from yourself or for a friend or something you heard like that, because it'd be some crazy shit going on out here.
Not necessarily to that extent, but I've definitely had it to where it's just like, I look at it as a crazy exit. You kind of just didn't move on, or you're just not thinking straight. Like, I don't know if it's you like this person too much, you feel like you love this person too much, but I've seen cases where people go above and beyond when the average person would have probably just moved on and just, went to the next person. This is a situation where this guy had, basically, he was hooking up with this girl or whatever, but he said, we can't really be together because, I still like my ex. The girl is basically saying, that's fine. I like you so much. I feel like I can win you over, so whatever. Short story.
Shout out to him for being upfront. Shit.
He was just going to keep playing the game until one of them realized. But it's like, why would you keep kind of putting yourself in a situation when somebody blatantly just said, like, I don't really want you to the fullest. So I kind of look at that as crazy, but never to the motive as like some true crime shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some of these relationships, it can get crazy, man.
Or I've seen, it's just stuff I don't see as crazy. It's like a girl will settle because she just feels like she can never do anymore. Like, I think that's a little bit crazy too.
Why you say girl? I think settling is like.
Well, you're actually right. Girl or man, boy or girl. I've seen like have that mindset. Man, I just don't know who. I don't want to ever be alone. I don't want to do this, so I'm gonna kind of settle for what I feel like I should deserve. I think that's a crazy mindset to have.
I've had viewers of our show like reach out, like, man, P, I don't know who to talk to. Y'all always say stuff on the show, so I'm reaching out. And I always tell people, like, bro, you are entitled to, like, one of the things that I always try to advise people on, because I don't always have the answers, but, like, you have to, like, it's nothing wrong with being in your emotion. So, like, if somebody breaks up with you or somebody breaks your heart, you're not wrong for being sad. Like, be in your emotion. Take ownership of the emotion. Like, you're supposed to go through it.
I had a friend that would. She told me she went through therapy, and one of the best things of advice that she kind of got was the therapist that told her, like, it's okay to want to be loved. Meaning, like, you might have mistakes, or you might feel like you have to do whatever to get this person's love. Like, it's okay to have to want that. Humans want to be loved. They want to be liked and everything like that. So it is okay to feel that type of way, but it's also, you have to understand, you have to set boundaries. There has to be some type of limit, you know? You can't just always have your energy not being reciprocated and feel like you're just getting the short end of the stick. You have to realize, this shit not for me. I have to kind of move on and understand that. But it's perfectly fine to be in those situations where you feel sad, you feel mad, because you just want to be loved.
And that's why I be telling people when some shit like that happen, you kind of like, I know you sad right now and like sit in your sadness and you accept it and like just deal with your emotion. But in the long run, you going to be happy.
Yeah, I think you walk out a better person in a lot of those cases.
Somebody cheating on you, somebody not valuing you, and you like, damn, but I really like them. It's like, I get it. And like, yeah, take your time, deal with your emotions, sit in it. But like, that person really just did you a favor. Because like, you were potentially about to waste a substantial part of your time chasing a not worthy as person, or being with a non-worthy as person. So yeah, it hurt to be cheated on, it hurt to be manipulated, or somebody playing with your time, or you know, you're not getting the reciprocation that you want. And deal with that emotion, live in it, embrace it. But like, you actually just got a big blessing in disguise because you just dodged a major
I think that
bullet.
was one of my first relationships. After it was kind of over, like, I felt like that life felt like it was just crumbling. Like, you know, you spend so much time with a person for so long that now when it's trying to change, like, you feel the emotional
and you get to
withdrawal
visualize in your
like
future.
that.
They're in it.
But I would tell people that are in their first relationship, or, you know, kind of getting after that first relationship, I think it's like the most growth you can have, because a relationship is a goal that I think most people have. Like, you want to be with somebody. The first time you do it, you kind of just do it. The second time, you know exactly what you want. You know how you want to be treated. You know what a good relationship looks like, or what it should look like. You learn so much more that I think dating becomes easier, right? You find the right person without having to. You have your green flag. That's where the green flags come in. It's so much better once you kind of get past that and understand, shit, I kind of dodged a bullet, and now I know where I can improve it. You know, so
I've also learned that dating is a lot easier for men than it is for women. Men are just shitty creatures. It's
more risk.
Like women, their pool of men is just sometimes just not great.
that's genetics, D-Mills.
Whereas like if we become single, I think the pool of women are looking for good men. So like it's like
make me think about that Martin Lawrence.
I wouldn't want to get into a gender debate.
That's
but
the genetics, D-Mills. That's back in the day.
I think that's just a perspective. Honestly, I think it goes back. To me, that conversation has layers. Because it ain't a bunch of like, depending on who you ask, it ain't a lot of great women either. It just depends on who you talking to and who you ask. I think that becomes a person thing and not necessarily a gender thing. Because I've talked to women who have that perspective, right?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of shitty men. I agree. I think there's a lot of shitty men in the world.
Shitty people
Here's
in
my
the world.
question though. Right. That's the overall answer. That's the conclusion. It's a bunch of shitty people. Here's the question I ask certain people that have that perspective on both sides. What did you do to change what you're finding?
yeah, you do have to change your pattern.
They don't do anything.
Yeah.
You found 5 shitty men in a club. So you tried to find your 6th man in that club. But then you'll go around and say, I have a type.
You put
When
in what
you've
you
been
get
through
out.
7 people,
That fit your type.
no longer have a type. Do not tell me men ain't shit and you keep going for the same man. You keep ignoring the same red flag. Hey, I'll have a homie, man. Yeah, these women crazy. Brother, you're going for the same girl in a different outfit. And then you're trying to conclude that all of the women in the world ain't shit because you want a certain type of woman. You want a woman that's on Instagram, that has her ass out, and blah, 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 blah. She's followed by 7 rappers, but then you mad when she's with a rapper. But then the next girl is the same variant.
Yeah.
Certain girls like dudes that attract women, right? Like there's certain girls that like that. That shit is cool to them,
Yeah.
right? But then you say, man, these men ain't shit. They be having hoes. What? So that argument to me is just per perspective and per person. I think it's a lot of ain't shit people in the world.
Yeah.
I see some deadbeat ass men. 2 Chainz said, man, they making deadbeat women. I'm like, damn, he right. I've seen some deadbeat women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a perspective. When I was young, I was the same way. I had a type. I had a fucking type. And then I got older and was like, that's the stupidest thing in the world. By having a type, you're cutting off 80% of the pool of people out there.
Yeah.
I only like them short and thick. Okay, keep liking them only short and thick. You just wiped out half of the world because you talking about some thick shit. Get the fuck up out of here,
Some
man.
fine shit.
The love of your life walk past you because you want a motherfucker with a certain length of hair. That's high school shit. And that's why I be like, man, I be sitting around like, I'm like that. A lot of people I be around is in relationship because single people be saying stupid, dumb shit. We in our 30s and people be having 17-year-old perspectives. I haven't thought like that since I was 16. I have a type.
Yeah.
Keep chasing a certain amount of titty mass.
What
see what
Ludacris
happens.
Anybody ever
say?
said titty mask?
I ain't know the other thing. But
What
keep-
Ludacris say? He said people being too picky these days, too tall, too short, too fat, too skinny. That's on that one more drink.
Is that what Miguel? What's the one more drink shit?
I think that's either Miguel or T-Pain.
You gonna end up. That's T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Okay.
What's this Miguel song about some drink? Baby, everything.
Oh yeah, I listen to that shit so
with
much.
me.
All is on is one. Yeah, I gotta listen to this shit now. But that shit, that's one of his best.
How
songs.
many drinks would it take for you to leave with me? Who on that song with him?
I think that's just Miguel, isn't it? No.
he
That's
got a feature. He
No,
definitely got
It's a feature on there.
yeah.
Don't
That
wanna waste my time.
no. Is that Bryson Tiller?
No,
this-
my time. No, I think it's a rapper.
Oh my! Look at
Kendrick.
Is it Kendrick?
Lamar.
Is it
That is Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
Oh
Kendrick.
shit! I did not remember it being Kendrick. That's a great song. Then
It's a great song. It's a great
Miguel
song.
is one of them ones. though.
Miguel got that.
Is he still dropping?
All I want is you.
I
he
was,
just
he
got
got
bigger, so
Adorn. Quickie is one of them ones.
Luke Skywalker with stepping on these haters.
you said something earlier, Peter. I think is very important. You said be okay in your emotion
Yeah.
outside of the relationship shit. Like
Just
a
in
great
general.
piece of advice. Like I guess we don't do it as much now.
Uh-huh.
But we used to do a lot of the mental health shit. That's how we get our therapist friend who sees us at live shows. 'Cause
Yes.
We used to go deep into it. But, I think a lot of times men or boys end up feeling like being in your emotion is a negative thing. It never really is, man. So just for the 3% of y'all that's not really in tune. That's why back in the day when Mike's like, I don't cry. We was like, bro, what? Now, I'm sure you're more in tune with your emotional side, at least a little bit.
100%.
Sometimes I contemplate if I'm gonna cry at my wedding.
You probably
Contemplate.
We talked about, me and my wife talked about this. She asked me, do you think he gonna cry? And I was like, I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you mean you contemplated?
Like I think about if I'm gonna cry or not.
Not if you're gonna make yourself cry, but if it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. I didn't know if I was gonna cry either.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
It sounds like when you say I contemplate, it's like, do I want to cry?
I don't know if y'all
Oh,
what
no.
broke me is watching my daughter walk down. That's
Yeah.
what broke me. So I think it might be similar to you.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel pressure, don't feel
Yeah,
pressure
yeah.
to need to do. or
That's
not
what
do
it made it
yes,
sound
yeah,
like.
I'm not
whereas-
gonna be the type to sit there and fake cry.
Right.
something. Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
as
saying.
genuine as.
Yeah, for sure.
But like sometimes I think like if I'm reading my vows, when I break down.
Are y'all doing that public?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
you got some
No,
cojones on you.
I think you might at that because I think I did. We did ours privately, just us
Yeah.
two and the camera person. And I think I cried there too.
Yeah, I think
Damn, that's right around the corner. Actually, all my shit got delivered yesterday.
it's super around the corner.
So I'm
yeah.
locked in. I ain't got to worry about being the dude without an undershirt.
I think whenever me and Dana get married, I think all of it would be private and we'll just have a party.
Oh, okay.
I think it'll just be
Go to the
just me, her,
courthouse.
however she wants to do it.
But that's always good.
Courthouse marriages, I've been to a few. Nothing wrong with them at all.
But then just man, we just spend all that money on a party.
Yep.
And
It'd
the
be a
honeymoon.
lot cheaper.
But I was gonna say, yeah, I do think for me, I'm an emotional person, and that used to be a phrase of like, emotional. And then at some point in my adulthood, I realized I read a book about emotions that like gave me the perspective of that. It's so human nature that like when people try to use it or weaponize it against you, it's foolish to call somebody emotional, because who isn't emotional?
I'd rather have emotion than not have them.
Right. Like you
All
don't
the
even have
times
a
I've been
choice
happy,
though.
I mean,
like,
a lot of people that don't have the emotion end up being the ones that doing the crazy shit that'll kill somebody's ex.
Right,
They just
yeah.
don't have the emotion or the
I was called
sympathy.
a crybaby so much growing up.
Yeah, because
That's what
you were
they call
probably
you,
the
boo.
baby. I was a crybaby as
Yeah,
well.
I remember when growing up, Pete's dad used to be on him pretty heavily about
Yeah,
being
a crybaby.
an emotional kid. It's like, that's just what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
okay to be a
then it
crybaby
flipped, right? And then when I got older, I realized my dad was on me so much because he is emotional.
He really is
He's a
emotional.
crybaby. He's all of these things. And
I feel like we ain't had a family kickback where
And he ain't cried.
ain't been coming close to crying.
so then it took me a long time to realize that's why he was on me, because that's who he is.
Yeah.
I think those are the ones you got to watch out for. Them super emotional people. The ones especially that's like when they feel a type of emotion, it's not even just sadness, but it's when they start crying, especially if it's like a heated moment. No ones you got to watch out for. I remember I watched somebody in middle school. He's about to get into a fight, and this is like a little dude, but he just started crying. I'm like, oh shit, he might be.
I think that's the type of
ass.
person. If I had to get into a fight today, I'm sure tears are gonna be flowing down my eyes before.
Yeah.
Like that emotion gets so high that it's gonna happen.
But that's why it's important to have the conversation and to talk about it, because if people deem you as an emotional person, it puts a negative thing on it to where that would be your response. But if you are taught early on to step into the emotion and to embrace the emotion, embrace whatever's gonna come with it, you might still cry, but it might not be nothing. It might not be nothing because like who knows? Crying is something you can't even control.
Yeah.
So what? Like
Crying be hard when you trying to stop crying.
Yeah, I just
it's a human thing. That's the point that I'm saying. Like all of it is such a human thing that is like,
You know what?
it just
One of the
is.
best feelings is post cry.
Yeah, you be feeling happy.
You just feel like you
I
flushed
be
all
trying.
of that.
I be in the movies crying. I be trying to hide it from Elena and to be emotional ass. Probably like, no, I ain't
Nothing
crying.
makes-
Oh,
No, I ain't
Thursday,
crying.
my sister had a play. It was my first play I've seen of her in like a few years. I got emotional watching my baby sister on stage as the lead role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She out there bodying that shit. I'm like, damn, she was just this tall like yesterday, I feel like. So I got emotional watching that. And I don't know, I didn't feel no type of way about it. The tears, it was one eye for whatever reason. One eye just had some tears falling down. And I'm like, it's a dark room, nobody can see this shit. But like, that's my baby sister on stage about to go to sectionals for this play. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well,
of
I
that,
mean, I remember
I'm text her now.
one of these Fan Fridays, somebody asked us, how do you get over, what's the best way to get over a breakup? Honestly, it's just feeling it. You're going to feel it regardless.
In time, man.
Yeah, your time heals all.
You're going to feel it. No one just gets out of it, unless you're just a jackass and just...
or you
have
never
no-
wanted to be in a
Yeah,
relationship.
you never wanted to
anyway.
be in a relationship at all. Like, you never just going to get out the relationship like, bet, let's go on about my day.
Once
just
upon a
seen
time, I know somebody's name was FTB, man.
I just seen a video of a dude. You know those Riz videos? He
Yeah.
was in the gym. He was saying something to a girl, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm getting out of divorce." He like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, yeah,
like,
I saw
damn.
that.
And I think you fucked around and like it. You be liking a lot of those. Like it'd be liked by D Mills. I was like, D Mills funny,
Yeah, everything I see, D-Mills is like that.
and she like
Food.
he like, damn, what happened? Why y'all getting a divorce? Oh yeah, I just never
I
really
never
liked
really
him.
want- never
I'm
really
like,
liked
what
him.
the fuck?
I've never really liked them.
She's like, yeah, it's my fault. I didn't really like him, and I just went. I'm like, what the?
I mean, okay, self-awareness to recognize
Yeah,
that,
well,
but
way
the fact
late.
the fact that you even got to that point is nuts.
That's why I be telling people you're dodging bullets sometimes when you're breaking up or you getting cheated on. Like, I know it hurts. It's going to hurt, but like just in 6 months when it don't hurt, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, thank you.
It's gonna be a day when you wake up and you don't even think about that person.
Yeah, and you're gonna,
It
or if
really
you do
is.
think about him, you're gonna think about how great it is that you ain't with him because you would have been with a cheater for 2 years before you found out. You'd have devoted your life. Vows is devoting your life to another person to be in a partnership for the rest of your living being in the flesh. And you telling me you hurt because you found that something out? I'm sorry. I understand the pain. I would be hurt too. But man, let my girl do some shit like that. I'm gonna be in that motherfucker hurt, but in 2 days, I'm gonna be like, hey, I just dodged a bullet. I just
Also
dodged
for
a
my younger
bullet.
people, y'all could love somebody else, but just know y'all not in love, bro. Ain't no such thing as being in love and y'all still in high school. Y'all still finding y'all way.
How you know? Because KB and Suzanne been together since high school. And they got a family and kids and all type of shit now.
It can't happen.
Yeah.
My
high school
parents
sweethearts-
was high school
Ontario
sweethearts.
parents been together for like 39 years.
I'm not saying
because
they can't
met
happen
in high school.
I'm just saying that there's
The
a lot of
likelihood
people,
is very, very, very.
there's a lot of people that kind of think that
Confuse love with just liking some. Yeah.
and lust. They confuse
Lust
love with
and
lust.
love. Yeah.
Especially in high school, you just kind of trying to hit shit.
probably. Again, this what KB Dad told me in the car. He said 99% of the people you see in high school, you ain't finna see their ass ever again.
You're not.
It's so funny because that was the first time he met Mike. He's like, y'all good friends now, but about 4 years, y'all never gonna talk to each other again.
Me and my homies talk about that all the time. Every teacher, everybody was saying that, and all my peoples is my peoples. But
Same.
there is a point where like a lot of acquaintances you didn't see again.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
The core group is still the core, but like
Yeah.
some people like
I see
I
somebody on
remember being
Facebook
on-
like, oh yeah, I do remember them.
I remember I was like on IG and I was clicking through like the recommend. I was like, damn, this person live in Japan. Like legit, I would never see this person again. And I'm like, that's crazy how life can change in just a few years where that person was living in the vicinity, but then they just, after we graduated, just
gone,
their
dipped
life
out.
just went a different route.
yeah.
That's why I be telling my sister, like, I don't tell her like they ain't gonna be your friends. I would tell her you got a lot of acquaintances because when you graduate, it's done.
Yeah.
That's not a friend. If we graduate and we don't really speak no more, that was an acquaintance. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very, very big difference. Yeah. Did y'all I sent y'all a video and I was like, this is graded content. I don't know if y'all clicked on
I
it.
seen it. Yeah.
The dude is in Chicago and he says
yeah.
he's not really comfortable in like socially. And so for the next 30 days, he's just going to go out with his meta glasses and he's gonna, if he sees a girl that he thinks is cute, he has to say something. And he's recording it. And it is so funny, but you
The
can
video
see
you sent.
The
is
meta
actually
glasses
funny.
shit is a
little
weird
bit of
line.
weird,
It's a
yeah.
weird line.
It is,
between
but he is more respectful with it because he it's a lot blurred out or blocked out. So he'll be like, "Man, where you from?" And you can't hear what the girl is saying. But it is a kind of invasion of privacy a little bit. I don't know if what he does to follow up is he comfortable. I don't know. But
I'm sure for every super bad one I've seen, it's probably a couple good ones. I've seen some really.
The girl
shitty
commented
ones.
on the video.
most of them do.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
she was
I did see
married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of them do. But
I mean, it's cool that he's doing that.
you see some of the
for his own
progression
personal-
immediately.
Recording it does take away from it.
It does, but content
It's
world
content.
2026, you know. But like I'm somebody that I feel like I'm very socially awkward with first meeting somebody. I do very good if the people know who I am beforehand. So
Yeah.
meeting a fan is so easy for me. But like walking into a room with so like 5 people I don't know, I'm usually gonna be a shell, you know. So I can see that being very, like not walking up to a woman saying you're beautiful, but just like getting out of your comfort zone.
No,
by saying, "Hi, I'm
that
good."
video in the right way inspired definitely like people to kind of
Probably, right?
step out their comfort zone.
That shit is hard.
It is.
You just on the street, you see somebody beautiful, and like you don't know if they, you don't know who they are. You don't know if they have a boyfriend. You don't know if they're responsive. You don't know if they're a nice person.
You don't even know if they speak your language.
You just got to go up and be like, "Hey, I think you fine. Yeah, you bad." And it's just
you
like,
walk up and say F2.
I think people
what
think
that
about,
mean? Oh, I thought I saw a snack.
People be thinking about too,
That was in
man.
the vending machine.
It's 2026. He said the wrong person recording this, and it looked like I'm just talking or like I'm being disrespectful. If somebody posts this shit and it look perceived the wrong way,
Yeah.
And I feel like that's mostly for the. You don't want to just approach people at the gym, but that's definitely
The gym-
not. It's like
the gym
I ain't
shit
trying
is
to get
always
recorded
weird.
at the
And
gym.
gym shit is crazy.
I ain't trying to get recorded.
But
at the
I've
fucking
seen
gym.
girls that want to be approached at the gym. Girls like,
Yeah.
I'm finding my husband at the gym. Like, whoa, this is gonna create a division because you gonna fuck some heads up because
90% of people just like
don't want to
talk
be
me right now.
approached. But now you're gonna open it up a little bit.
I
will
think
say-
the whole approach thing is if they find you attractive.
yes, I agree.
If
If you're an ugly motherfucker, it's like don't talk to me while I'm at
Take the
gym.
meta glasses
Yeah.
off.
If you a fine motherfucker that they like, you can come
you
talk
could,
to
you
me.
could
while
come
I'm-
talk to me
I saw
at
something
any given
yesterday
time.
was a dude around New York City that was just kissing women on the forehead. And not a single one of them had a negative reaction. And then people in the comments don't know what he looked like.
Yeah.
So people are like speculating
He
that
must be
he's the
attractive.
best looking dude in the world. That he could just walk up to a woman and just kiss him on the forehead. and
Pretty
smile.
privilege exists, man.
And I'm sure some of them smiles are like out of maybe fear or just like not
Yeah,
knowing
for
what the
sure.
fuck is going
Yeah,
on.
for sure.
But some of the women was like, hold on, you know, like let me talk to
I
you.
mean, that
You know
used
what
to
I'm
happen.
I wish
saying?
I
think
had pretty privilege.
A lot of those are probably also fake. You know,
Yeah.
fake
True,
content happens all the time. But yeah, motherfucker must look like I don't know who.
Squidward when he was handsome.
Handsome
Squidward.
Squidward. Yeah.
You used to see that when we was younger though. see somebody slap somebody on the ass, no problem. But if the wrong person do it, it's like, why you just slap my ass?
Do y'all think y'all peak appearance? Like this version of yourself is the best looking version if you've had so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Without a
No.
doubt. Without
But
a
I
doubt.
also wonder, are we always gonna do that? When you 36, when you feel like 36-year-old, you was the
Hell
best
yeah, I
looking,
hope
you
so.
go.
I hope so.
Right?
Well, no, because I look at. Well, you're right, because you're saying at the time.
yeah.
I feel like when
Because
I
I'm
was
sure
working out,
14-year-old me thought I was on some shit. I thought
No,
I was.
I doubt it. I think 14, you was probably the most self-conscious as you
yeah,
ever
you was
were.
young, yeah.
You
you're
judged,
probably the most insecure.
yeah, you judged everything. I remember when
Had a
I was in high
six-pack back
school,
then.
I was talking to girls, it was fine. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking to me for? But then I hit a certain age where confidence shot up. Like, you
shit
should
just
be
don't
talking
matter
to
as
me.
much
That's
as
so crazy.
it really just don't
Yeah,
matter
you're
as
right.
much as you.
But I used to look at pictures of myself in high school. I would post a profile picture, and I'd be like, girls really look at this and be like, let me hear him back. But now, as an adult, my confidence would never say some shit like that. It would be like, yeah, motherfucker, why wouldn't you hit this back?
This is so crazy. Yeah, because back in high school, I think everybody had an idea who they thought was the prettiest in the school, but never did I ever think that like I should try to talk to her. I was like, oh, maybe go one step down or something like that.
That's like 90% of people.
Damn.
Even fine girls didn't know that they were fine. Like, it was rare in high school
For
for
sure.
the baddie to know she was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
know what
the
you're talking
other
about.
girl would be like, that's why in high school, or even now, I see some bad women, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it is, I see some bad women that be with people that I'm like, she must not know how attractive she is.
Oh, that dude's just the funniest
He
man
got
in America.
game.
He
He
got
got
the
father.
personality.
He got game.
Could-
He ain't got
could
a
be.
fucking personality, he got a fucking $1 million.
Oh, that
Some people got both.
that does, yeah. That is definitely situations like that.
No,
where
it
you be
is,
like-
but I mean, personality does go a long way. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll see a lot
there's
of
definitely
attract-
some money relationship.
Come on now, in the area we live in.
For sure. We see it at
Go
the
to
UC.
Whole Foods.
Hey, go to Whole
We
Foods
side
on
the
a daily.
UC.
Yeah,
We side
you
the
see it at
UC.
the UC.
I see so many attractive older white women. I be like, that's your husband? That motherfucker gotta have that bag.
You know we do.
You probably do.
But also, not to make it too racy, but when we went to high school, the way that different races or cultures perceive beauty is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shocked us coming from Burr Ridge, where we would see a thick girl who would be a white girl, and then a white guy come over and hear our conversation, be like, her? She's fat. And we like, she what? You're like, man, look at her thighs. I'll never forget this conversation in the hallway.
Yeah. They used to call it cellulite. She got too much cellulite.
Shit that in our culture come from the middle school we came to when we get to high school. That what the hell? She got a fat ass with a small ass waist. What are you talking about? But you know what I mean? And it's like, it's crazy. It was just crazy. And I'm sure there's other cultures that, you know, have their own thing. But yeah.
I just like them. I don't got no preferences.
I was about to say, you got? Do you have? I don't have a preference.
I like man fan.
Okay.
But you think that this is your peak appearance self?
Yeah.
All y'all think that?
Yeah.
Nah,
I think so.
I think when I was working out 5 days a week was my peak appearance.
So your shape is a big proportion of it?
Yeah.
I think. I mean,
I think some
from
of
an
that peop-
outsider looking at, I think this is your peak.
Me too.
I
'Cause
think
you
peak
dress
had-
better. You couldn't dress for
Dress
shit.
better. The ball and the beard is a great combo. I think this is.
It's rocking the confidence.
That's why I
really.
want to see the bald and the beard with me being in shape.
Ooh, boy, you finna be out here looking like this.
That's why I just got that gym.
Well, you may not don't do that, Angie. She gonna be tripping. She don't think you will walk into the store when you got 7 women on your back.
Well, you ain't never
you
pulled a
always
quick
smell good too.
Smelling good go a long way.
pull a couple of earrings after their haircut.
I've been there before.
I'm mad as hell.
What you need from Target? I'm going to Target real quick.
That is one thing that could increase your confidence though.
What?
Smelling good.
Smelling good?
If
good
you
goes a
smell
long way.
good, your confidence just exudes. Just trust me. Get
Where
you a
y'all
nice little
going for
cologne
y'all?
collection.
Because I mean, I always just go to Nordstrom, little spot for the men. I don't know who else got good men fake fragrances.
There's another place in
Sephora,
Sephora.
Yes,
I've been to
yes.
Ulta.
Macy's.
Ulta.
Macy's,
There's a
Ulta.
cologne
Okay.
store in the not the Amazon, the Aurora outlets that's strictly like parfum, like it's called parfum, and they have a huge cologne collection from
just
all
so
over
far.
from all over the world.
Bro,
they got
I was
stores
at-
Europe,
Okay.
and they got a huge
Somehow
collection.
I ended up on fragrance TikTok a little while ago. I think I got some screenshots of some shit that I want to see if it actually is about that.
Bro, I walked into Walgreens.
Like pie number 9.
Let me see if I can find it.
I'm
Walked
excited to
into
go to
Walgreens.
Summer League because I want to go back because they got a Valentino store in Vegas. I want to pull back up to Valentino.
I got too many fragrances. My girl is like that's her thing. You think about a shoe head, Dana got a million. Like every day fragrances is coming to our house. And so for birthdays, Christmas, I got so much shit. Tom Ford, Valentino, for Gucci, fucking Chanel. It's a lot to keep up with because I like the ones I like. I like.
Yeah, I be wearing the same 3.
Yeah, I be wearing the same one.
I kind of
so.
just fell in love with colognes. I kind of just switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, but I can't switch it up because I live in a house with somebody who was like, yeah, see, this is like a winter tone. This is for the, you don't wear this in the sun. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Do y'all have a mix?
No, you remember?
I'm not in
you know
that
what's
bag
funny?
yet. I'm
When
not in that
you
bag
weren't
yet.
there,
But she
KB.
told
The
us to
lady,
mix it.
the lady at Valentino was telling us that you should mix your
You should mix 'em.
colognes because you can create a new fragrance for yourself. And I was like,
I've been
I've
doing
never
that shit ever
considered
since.
it.
I
You
don't
been
wanna,
doing it?
I've done it. I've done it.
Wow,
I've done it the last 2 days.
I don't know if that
but
shit worked,
I've
but I've done
cheated because I'm wearing an oil with a cologne versus 2 colognes. So I might be
Okay.
cheating. I got like a African musk oil, and then I throw the Tom Ford over it. But she was saying take Tom Ford and take Louis Vuitton or take 2 Valentinos.
Yeah.
I'm scared because
Yeah.
some of these fucking colognes is expensive.
Yeah, and
I'm not finna waste that fucking
That
Tom
shit do be
Ford.
lasting a long
Is he
ass
saying like
time.
open the bottle? And
No,
pour it
like,
together?
No,
Just
she's
spray
talking
it
about
on
like,
both.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, because now that's how you actually waste
She
that
did
shit.
say to
Yeah.
leave it on there so it kind of like sets first, and then you should mix it, not just like combine it.
She was a 10 out of a 10
salesperson.
salesperson.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, black woman in the Valentino.
Passionate about it. I
Passionate.
love when
No,
I
she
see
was
people passionate
definitely
at work,
passionate.
man. I love
Wasn't
passionate
trying, you know what I mean?
Wasn't trying to say, bullshit.
And I tell you,
Explaining-
Gmail tried
explaining
probably
everything.
about every
Everything.
cent. He tried every cent, and she never lost patience at all. Like she was ready
And she
to
was putting
encourage.
2 cents together saying, oh, you might like
Is
this.
it, I don't know if you said, is there a Valentino store near us? Or
No,
is it,
she said Chicago's like the one place that they
damn,
don't.
so we gotta
just
go back
automa-
to Los Angeles.
We just, well, he said he's going to Vegas, so that kills
Oh,
that.
okay. Well, we can take that little trip.
I don't mind going back to Rodeo. Sheesh. Rodeo was a hit.
You know who invited? I was supposed to go. Well, no, they invited me. Tom Brady has like a flag football game
Where?
in California.
Oh.
For what? Like, it's just a random one? Usually those be happening red
Creators and-
carpet.
and
Oh, it's for
yada, yada,
creators?
yada.
Okay.
But these people, they always invite you 4 days before the actual thing. And some people, that's perfect. Okay, I can just make a quick suitcase. Man, I need at least a week or 2
Got 2
before.
kids.
I got 2 kids, and I just need to mentally prepare myself for travel.
Yeah.
So I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to hit somewhere up, man. We've been having a conversation too much. We know you finna have your honeymoon and the wedding and everything. We gonna have to do our shit in Vegas, but we should hit up a Cali or Miami just on some guy shit. In and out.
Yeah.
In and out. We ain't got to miss the fam too much. We ain't got to miss out on priorities or work. Just in and out.
We hit the guys about going to Vegas.
I'm no longer dependent on
And
them.
I'm just like, I don't hear them making no plans.
If
Yeah,
they want-
this might be the guys.
Yeah, if they want to come, they come. If they don't, they don't. But this is the core 4.
Because I'm not going to book they shit for them.
No,
they
absolutely
grown.
not. Absolutely not. I ain't Kenyon Martin. I ain't feeding nobody. I got to piss on that note.
Thank y'all so much for watching or listening to this episode of Numbers on the Board. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. We see y'all again on Tuesday. Peace.
I fed you.